What's good, y'all? Yo, your boy Mike here. Speak Ya Clout Podcast in the building, chopping it up, talking shit. Got my brethren, my brother, Tribro coming in here. Wait for him to come through. Just talking shit. How you like that Aaliyah episode yesterday? Y'all feeling that? I really enjoyed doing that. Real big time, part of my fucking childhood to early teens, middle teens too, you know? Got one viewer. How y'all doing on this Sunday night? Just talking shit, shooting the shit. We got two viewers. As I said, my partner, Tribal Gigolo, being here. Just talking this shit, man. Trying to kill much time I can. Nigga don't get no loot to next week, so can't wait. End of the month is pretty much shitty for me all the time, you know what I mean? Just chilling. One viewer. Turn this shit down. About to go in the chat, see the fuck's in here if anyone's even talking. Who's up in this bitch? Christian, what's up? Fuck is up? Two viewers. That's what up. Man, they ain't doing shit. Chilling. Trying to kill time, as I stated before. We got Tribal Gigolo on the way. Y'all watch Power? Y'all seen Power? I'm chilling. That's good for you. That's what's up. Yeah, Power, man. That shit was crazy. Great episode, man. RP Cannon, y'all didn't see it, man. Sorry. Fuck it, man. Got three viewers. Who the fuck up in here? The song with 50 Cent out right now called Get the Strap, I think is fucking retarded in a good way. Like, that shit is stupid. Dope ass song. Only thing I hate about it is get that fuckboy 6ix9ine on there. You know what I mean? And I can't stand that clown. But his verse is so short. It's like, fuck it, you know? Fuck y'all up in here. Three people up in this bitch. Well, besides Christian, who else the fuck up in here, man? Who else up in here? I'm gonna announce that I'm live because on Instagram, maybe more heads will come through. You dig? 3 viewers. 4 viewers. But niggas ain't saying nothing. 5 viewers. Who up in here though? Who up in here? 6 heads in here. $10:47 at night. Y'all niggas in here. That's what's up. I don't know what to talk about. Y'all niggas ain't talking, so I just go off, just start talking. Fuck it. Fucking the new Vinny Paz album comes out. The Pain Collector, September 28th. Track listen. Got Crime Apple on there. Ill Bill, Gore-Tex. The God Fahim, which I'm not a fan of, and why the fuck he's on there, but I guess Vinny's cool to him or whatever. Can't wait for it, man. Vinny's solo albums have yet to disappoint. You know what I mean? Allah Zuli Lou, big fan of them. You know, it's underground wicked shit. That's coming out the same day, man. September 28th. Can't wait for that. Shout out to Magic Ninja Entertainment, great record label. Shout out to Gmo Ski, my motherfucking dude. Check the Gmo Ski interview out if y'all haven't. It's on this channel. You know.
Yo.
Dope.
What's
What's
good?
good? What's goody? Yeah, you seen Power, sir?
Yeah, I saw that shit. Oh my god.
I
Yo,
know.
they was gonna do that to yo. Did anybody see it? Is anybody on there already?
Yeah, they've got like 9 viewers. They didn't say nothing about the show though,
Oh,
but
wait, but I was like, yo, that's crazy, son.
that was fire how he went out too.
And yeah, and yo, since when the stars show music videos?
They showed music
They showed the new 50 Cent video with Uncle Murder and 6ix9ine.
Yeah,
Like right
that's
after it went up, they showed the video.
yeah. Maybe because I watched the on demand joint. I watched it
Oh
earlier.
yeah,
See that, but I watched the video on YouTube. But
that's
other
so
than
wild.
6ix9ine, I fucking love that song.
Yeah, they need to cut him out of the song.
Yes, put Conway or so that should be brutal, yo.
For real.
that
Oh
song
yeah,
is
now if he
that
put
song is
that
oh,
out, it would have been a lot better.
oh hell
You
yeah,
know? Yeah, that's
yeah
crazy,
man.
man.
Rest in peace to Cannon, man. That nigga, he went the fuck off, man. Killed all them cop niggas. This bitch ass nigga Tariq, yo.
Right, yeah. But you see what happened though, right? You see, like Tariq came to his senses after he saw how Kanan eliminated all those cops.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He didn't want he wasn't about that street life.
hell no.
He said, "Fuck that shit. I'm going
Fuck
back to
that shit
school."
too, cunt.
Yeah,
She set all that shit up, bitch.
yeah. But she's
Nah,
smart though, yo, because Tommy think it was Ghost that did that. It was Tasha that did that.
it was. And the thing is, like, Cannon was a good guy, man. Like they put that nigga in jail, son. Like, you know,
Right,
way
right.
back. But
Yeah.
yeah, fuck that dumb bitch.
He was gonna turn on Ghost anyway, so
Yeah.
like the way that he was like teaching Tariq like how to sell shit on the street is like he was gonna end up in jail and shit. So they had to get rid of him, but they had to get rid of Dre first though.
Tommy was about to body him, but fucking nigga Ghost, man.
Yeah, Ghost was bullshit. I still would have did it if I was Tommy. I still would have did it. Like don't even wait for Ghost.
I can't stand Dre. Oh my god, like how the fuck does Dre live? But
Right.
Cannon don't dies, man. Fuck that nigga.
You know. You know.
Edgar's in the building. I love Edgar. What's good, brother? Swizz, it's good.
What up?
Yeah, Power was fire. It was. It was.
Yes.
I
I
loved
want to
it.
know how it's gonna end now because I thought for sure that you know What's her name, Letitia or whatever. I thought she would have snitched on, you know, on Tasha or whatever, and that thing happened, and
Nope.
I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect for the ending.
This nigga Proctor singing like a bird now.
Right. Yeah, I know. So maybe they should go after him because I know he trying to put away Tommy and Ghost for life. So maybe he should get popped next.
Hell yeah. And then the feds got a lock on that nigga, man.
Yeah, that's another thing. They got him in the bind now. So it's almost like what he said he got shit on that laptop, right?
Yeah.
What is it that he have though on Ghost?
I have no idea.
And the other dude, you seen the other dude that gave him the computer? That's the dude from The Wire.
Yeah, that's Proctor's cousin.
Right. Okay. I forgot what's his name on The Wire.
I forgot. There's a cop, wasn't he? Some shit. Can't remember.
Bald head dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's gonna happen now, man. Like I thought for sure Kenan was gonna be alive.
I know. It's kind of a bummer that he's not.
Yeah, I'm like he killed himself. They killed him more for his own show.
Hey,
I
I know.
Because I mean, like if you like when he got burned in when was that season 2 or whatever? When he got burned, I thought for sure he was dead, and then he ended up coming back,
Yep.
and this is the way he goes out. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, I didn't expect that at all.
When he put the murder game down on those cops, so that was fire.
Right.
You know, that was
Yeah,
dope.
that was some like he killed all the cops and he still ended up dying, yo.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I thought for sure he was gonna shoot Tariq.
I know. He looked through the window, yo. I was
But
like,
I
damn.
don't think he wanted. I think deep down, I don't think he wanted to. Like. Remember when he told Tariq that Sean was soft, like he wasn't built for that life. You know what I mean? And he didn't have no push on killing Sean, but I don't think he would have really went after Tariq like that.
Or
He was like fucking with him and shit. You know?
great episode. I enjoyed that. Give me the next week, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. Two more episodes left.
Yep.
I think if anything, I think Angela gonna get taken down. I think that black chick, that black lady, really wanna take Angela down, yo, and the Puerto Rican one.
The Puerto Rican one's fine as hell, though. I like.
Yeah. I,
Not
I think I
Angela.
think they after I think they out to get Angela for sure. I think she gonna get taken down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how it's gonna play out. Dre, they definitely got to get. I think Dre might like I see like in the last episode. I think they're gonna go after. They're gonna get Dre
Please body that old bitch ass nigga, please.
for real. Unless he the city or he like kidnapped Tariq. I really think they're gonna get him.
I hope so. I would love when they get his ass.
Yeah. It's something big gotta happen for the season finale. So you know what I mean. I don't think it's gonna be like Ghost going back to jail or some shit like that. It gotta be like something big.
Something real big, yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he go after Letitia, LaQuisha. What's her name? LaQuisha. What's Lala's name on here?
Lakeisha, I think it's Lakeisha. I'm pretty
Maybe,
sure it is.
maybe he'll go after Lakeisha and piss Tommy off or some shit.
Yeah,
Something like that. I don't know.
that that dinner scene made me cringe. Like I fucking hate Teresi, yo.
but and low key, I think Teresi, his wife was like hating on they were like hating on Lakeisha because I think they believe that she wasn't gonna be there for Tommy when times get harder or she's not a down ass chick.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And they don't
bullshit.
know they don't know Lakeisha. Like I think she'll ride or die with for Tommy.
Yeah, that's the kind of bitch
Tom,
you always need.
Tommy's a screwed up one. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know if Tommy is gonna be down for her like that.
Or Tommy be pissing me off with his stupid ass
Yeah.
fucking judgments. Like, you
Yeah.
don't trust this bitch ass nigga, man. Like,
Like yeah, like trusting Kenan was stupid. I didn't think he's not in his right frame of mind when he do shit like that. Like
Facts.
Ghost, no, Ghost is telling him for a reason, and he just ignoring Ghost, and like Ghost know how Kanan was I should say,
Yeah.
you know.
Really enjoyed
Yeah.
that episode.
Does Ghost know that that Tommy's been talking to Angela? I don't think he knows, right?
I don't think so.
Because like Tommy showing breaking into her apartment and he had like some
Yeah.
type of job. I don't think Ghost know about that.
He be texting her too.
I think that's gonna come out also.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what you doing, Tommy? Like you double crossing your boy?
For real, yo. It's
You know?
crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
I fucking love that show.
Oh yeah, good show, man.
Love
This is
that show.
I watched this more than Empire. Like I stopped watching Empire, earlier this season. I feel
Yeah, I
like they
never
were.
watched not one
It,
episode.
it feel like to me that they just going through the motions now. It's like that whole like storyline with Lucius losing his memory. I just thought I'm like, come on, I've seen shows like that already. Like people lose their memory and then they it comes back to them at some point, but they play like they still lost it. I just thought it was whack.
Yeah, Cookie and shit.
Yeah, I can't watch Empire no more. Like that was definitely a better show.
Love it. Dope writing too.
Yeah, definitely.
Love that shit.
Yeah, man. They able to get away with more. Like I think Empire would be just as good if it was on cable. Like they would be able to get away with a lot more on cable.
Yeah, rated R type shit. I mean, like
Yeah,
mature type shit. Yeah.
yeah. You know. All right, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Hell yeah. Enjoy the fuck out of that.
Oh yeah. Well,
Just going to the chats. Fuck niggas talking about.
all right.
Yeah, man. I just want to tell you how I do the battle of the LPs.
Yeah.
I got quiet a bit on the channel. Those are popular. I got a lot of requests for those when before the podcast is even out.
Right.
And I compared both albums. The first album, I'll run through the album,
Mm,
my thoughts on it. Then I run through the other album. Then
right.
I go by these criterias, like which one has a better replay value?
Right.
Like which one do I pull out first? Lyricism,
Right.
production, and cultural impact. And
Right.
then I whatever wins wins. You know.
Right. Do
Uh,
you like based on your criteria? Do you score? Do you give them like a score? Is it like one for this, one for that, 2-1, for this album or whatever?
I don't do that shit. No. Yeah, and then I just picked the album that I.
Right.
A lot of them I already know what it's gonna be.
Right.
Some I honestly don't even fucking know. I gotta think it up during the video. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because countries are hard, man. I love both of them motherfuckers.
Everything you said right there, everything you said right there for the criteria for each album, that album battle is gonna be tough because you know Get Rich or Die Trying. I feel like as far as the impact, I had an impact. As far as like for 50 Cent's career and you know what I'm saying. Just the way that like how hip hop was back then, and was it '03 or whatever, and
Yeah,
DMX, his album was just as great, and I don't know, that's gonna be tough.
it is, man. Michael C was good.
Yeah,
Yeah, D was good. Yeah, I tell my uncle about that shit.
what up? Yeah,
It's gonna be
we should do
hard,
it.
man.
I wanted to do it tonight because it's Sunday. Power was on. I'm like, let's get into a 50 Cent theme.
Yo, fuck it, let's do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll just change the title later.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
cool.
So
Hmm.
today we're doing Battle of the LPs. I don't know what part this is. I'll name the part later.
Right.
This is the first one on the podcast, not on my channel that I used to do it. I'm pretty sure y'all know what the Battle LP is. I know y'all like that, don't y'all?
Yes.
Let me know if y'all. I know KID seen them shits. Speak up, y'all. But yeah, man, that
We'll do it now, or it's up to them.
yeah, I want to do it
Oh,
now because I know I said I had to revisit those albums, but yeah, I don't. I know them fucking albums backwards and forwards. So you know,
yeah.
it's gonna be 1998 DMX. Doc and Hell is Hot against 50 Cent, 2003. You know, mainstream debuted. Get you that Tryin.
Mm.
Shout to Chaunt for asking that question, and we just said,
Yeah.
"Fuck it, we'll do it."
Yeah.
Swizz was good.
Classic albums, man.
Oh hell yeah, niggas already know how we got into DMX, but we'll run through
Yeah.
that again.
Right. I forgot we did that too. I was because
Yeah,
I remember you had said something, and you said the DMX. This, I'm like, we did that. I'm already forgetting what the shows that we did.
yeah, I know. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, man.
One I
That's
forgot about
crazy.
was a Buster. I forgot we did Buster. Yeah, we did Buster, man.
But I wasn't there for that one, right?
No, I think this was
Okay.
very early on. I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. Cool. Right.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. 1998, man.
Yeah.
DMX had the world by storm.
Yes.
Like I said, it was like DMX world out here. How I first got into DMX though, like the very first time I got into DMX, it had
Right.
to be the Money Power Respect video with the locks.
Okay.
Look at him. And I was just like, I was blown away. You know, I was like,
Right.
this nigga's nasty. But
Right.
like I said yesterday, I heard him on the Natural, the Mike Geronimo 1995 album on Time to Build.
Right. Mm.
But you know, I didn't you know what the fuck he was. And then
Right.
I take that back about Money Power Respect. That was the first time I like seen him. Uh,
Right.
it was on a Harlem World record. You know,
Right.
'cause he was on 20.
Right.
Because I had that when it first came out. He's on 24 Hours to Live, and he's on what is that? Niggas want not niggas want to act. Fucking name of that song. I forget. It's like early in the track list. He's on the chorus to that joint. But he has a verse in 24 Hours to Live, and he catches a body. You
Right.
know.
Oh, you talking about the joint he did with me?
Yeah, on a Mace record, the
Yeah, on the
1997.
I forgot the name of the song too. It's on the Harlem album.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like everywhere, like he was everywhere. When the time
Right.
the reference anthem came out, man, like the nigga was everywhere. And
Yep.
I seen maybe the How's It Going Down video first. I can't even remember what I seen first, man. But I know how's it going down. Get at me, dog. Probably, yeah, get
Yeah.
at me, dog. Niggas, the black and white joint niggas is banging the Timberlands together in the video, and I was like, yeah, the tunnel, man. I was like, oh shit. And I gotta have this album. You know what I mean? Because I
Right.
already heard him on Harlem World. And I was like, I gotta have this.
Yes.
And I got that motherfucker, you know, on cassette first, and blown away. You know,
Right.
beginning of the intro. The intro, he's rhyming on the intro. You know, he's
Mm-hmm.
on the intro.
Yes.
That shit is retarded. Get the
Oh
Tales from the
yeah.
Hood sample in there and shit. Love that.
Right.
The Rough Riders anthem, big. Fucking with D.
Mm-hmm.
Me Fly. Niggas done started something with Mason and Locks. That shit is crazy. Jesus Christ. Uh, we seen Pac show Religion, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, the extras on that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
And this album, I played it so much in '98, man.
Mm-hmm.
And talking to the devil, how's it going down? Talking about a little shorty from the hood or whatever. Love that. Crime
Right.
story, dope storytelling. Um, what else we got here? Stop being greedy. That was you.
Yes. Love that.
And hell yeah, he would release his second album in December of 1998, flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. But when it's dark and hell is hot, was I swear to God, I went up, got up for school,
Mm-hmm.
to the projects. Everyone's banging that shit. Niggas off slanging that you know what, their product.
Right.
Or niggas is going to work or whatever. Just I hear that in the whips. And then I
Right.
cut through that to the shopping center. Like right after the projects, there's a shopping center like Blockbuster Video and shit. And I hear
Right.
all the white people bumping that shit. You know?
Right.
Then getting closer to my school, I hear I was in middle school this time. And then I hear everyone else bumping it. Like it was I never seen that before in my life.
Right.
Eminem maybe, but M wasn't even
Mm-hmm.
popping at that time. It was X, man. That nigga was everywhere, man.
Right.
98 was his year, not just Jay-Z.
Right.
X was with that nigga. He was in a conversation with that nigga. And we was in the building, so we can say that shit. We remember that shit, man.
Yep. Yep.
So Doc and L's Hot, great album, masterpiece, 5 out of 5 mics, in my
Wow.
opinion.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, how did you get into DMX introduction and what's your thoughts on this album?
For me, it was seeing the video first, and then I bought this single. I remember going to the record store and I bought the CD Maxi single, and it had the A side was Get At Me Dog, and the B side was Stop Being Greedy. And then I started hearing like other songs, like he came out with they were playing the song he did with Cameron, Pull It, that unreleased song.
Oh, I fucking love
They were
that.
playing that on they were playing that on the radio too, but I thought that was gonna come out as a single, but it was like unreleased or whatever. So they were playing that, and they were playing Stop Being Greedy. They were playing Niggas Done Started Something. So they started to play different tracks from the album, and then when the album came out, I wasn't even planning on buying it. I was planning on I went to the record store with my cousin. I was planning on buying the John Forte Pop Sci album, and I had like all my homeboys. They were like just bumping the album, and they were like, "Yo, you got to get this album. It's hot." So I bought it off word of mouth because I didn't hear like other than Get At Me Dog and Stop Being Greedy. I didn't really hear everything else. So I was like, "Yo, let me buy it. I don't know nothing about this DMX guy. Let me get the album. Hopefully it's good." And I bought it, and I have not been disappointed from day one with anything that he put out, and that was my introduction to him. And when I bought the album, I remember like came with a bonus disc, and it had like that was back when LL was beefing with Cannabis, and he had like the
Yeah,
Jack the Ripper track on the bonus disc, and it had the Cormega they had Def Jam had shelved the Cormega album. So they had I think it was the Mega Montana track or something, or Montana's Diary. One of those tracks from Mega was on that bonus disc, and they had like a Javu freestyle and an Onyx freestyle on there. And I listened to both, and I was like, yo, I was blown away by the X album. I'm like, yo, like I never heard of this dude before, and he was different. He had different flow, different delivery. He was like real aggressive on every track. You know what I'm saying? And he even like the little joints for the shorties was good. Like how's it going down? That was a dope track. And yeah, Crime Story, and Niggas Done Started Something, like the last track. I love that track. I think they should have did a video for that joint.
oh,
You
yeah, that'd
know,
be fire. Some grimy shit, bass rocking the baseball gloves and shit. That'd be
just
fire.
play track. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the Damien joint on there, and I loved everything. It was real dark and grimy, and I'm like, yeah, '98 was definitely his year. Like it wasn't just about Jay-Z, but to have like two number one albums in one year, like DMX, rare. Like I don't not too many rappers have done that. You know what I'm saying? And '98 was definitely DMX year.
Oh, it was definitely, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, with that being said, we get to its contender. We get out of Yonkers, New York. DMX representing Yonkers. Now we get to the Queens, New York. Southside Jamaica, Queens to be more exact. 50
Mm-hmm.
Cent. I got into 50 Cent in 1999. Like probably everybody
Right.
else did that. Real hip hop head. Hot 106 was the station out here in Boston. And they played
Right.
Hot Rob. And I was like, oh my God, this nigga getting had all these niggas, man. All my favorite rappers. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I was like,
Right.
God damn. And I love that song. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I wanted more from this nigga. I wanted more from this nigga, and didn't hear nothing else. I didn't hear nothing else, man. Like even in like 2000, he got shot.
Right.
I didn't even learn of him being shot until motherfucking like '02. You
Right.
know what I mean? I didn't even learn about that till
I
'02.
know about those. Yeah. I'm gonna talk
Yeah,
about that later.
yeah,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, man. And I didn't hear much of 50, but then at this bootleg place I used to go to, not Vibe. I went to Vibe in 2001. This is like 2000.
Right.
I seen Power the Dollar there.
Mhm.
Someone had the bootleg Power the Dollar CD, and
Right.
this was garbage because this is around the time when CDRs just started popping off,
Right.
and you had to make sure you had a good stereo, otherwise that shit wouldn't play it.
Right.
No, luckily mine's played it,
Right.
and niggas are going crazy, man. Like my uncle bumped that shit like crazy, man. Love that, like the Good Die Young. Love that
Right.
song. Um, Great album, but that was supposed to come out, but it got shelved because of the shooting. Like
Right.
Columbia got scared or whatever.
Right.
Um, Great album. I wish I was like a physical copy of that shit. Like, a nice jewel case with the artwork and all. I would love that. But I think a
Right.
lot of people own the masters to that. But after that, I played the hell out of that and just I wanted more from this nigga. And one day, I went to my boy Charles. Um, Shout out to Charles Falcon, my boy, half black and Puerto Rican cat. He ran the stuff called Vibe, which I got all my mixtapes from. I seen 50 Cent as the future there in 2002.
Right.
I said, oh, this nigga 50 back, but I didn't know who the other two niggas were on the cover. So I bought that, $5, took it home, bumped it, and I was amazed. I'm like, God damn, And
Right.
then I'm waking up to go to school. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I hear that he signed to Shady Records. And I was
Oh,
like, oh shit, And then No Mercy, No Fear came out. Remember that tape, Try?
yes, definitely.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
love that. That came out, bumping the fuck out of that. Then probably
Yep.
my favorite, man. It's kind of hard between those three. God's
Yeah.
Plan. Oh my god, I love God's Plan. Bump the fuck
Crazy.
out of that. And lo and behold, it's getting close. The 8 Mile soundtrack comes out. Um, the buzz for Give to That Tryin is crazy. I mean crazy. Everyone and their mother's
Yeah.
talking about this shit. Wankster is everywhere. Love the Wankster video. You got the bitch rocking the unit, sweatpants, little velour outfit. You know what I mean? Like this shit's going crazy, man. Like everyone's get up for this album. And I forget the original release date.
Right.
I know it was in February. It came on a Tuesday. It's supposed to come on a Tuesday in
Yeah.
February of '03.
Yeah.
Didn't.
Yeah. I forgot the exact date though.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
shout out to Mr. Borges, my favorite teacher I ever had. Mr. Borges, man. This
Right.
nigga was crazy. Like he'll let niggas skip, like and come in his class and chill. I used to do that all the time. Like I hated my social studies class. Like the senior year, I used to skip that motherfucker all the time, just chilling in his class. Um,
Yeah.
we're chilling in there, and my nigga Ray like, yo, son, that fucking the 50 got pushed up. I'm like, oh
Right.
shit. And
Right.
I was like, yo, Unc, pick me up, man. Yo, after school, man, we're gonna get that. I used my
Right.
girlfriend was with me, my girlfriend Tasha. I used her phone, and my Uncle
Mhm.
Martin met me after school, and I didn't feel like going all the way to Swansea. That's in Massachusetts, by the way. So I was
Right.
like, I couldn't go. The store was closing down, like Record Town.
Right.
That was Record Town. That was it was closing down. It might have been FOE already. I don't know. It was FOE in 2003. Might have been still
Mhm.
called Record Town. That was closing down, and
Wow.
I went to Kmart and get that shit. I didn't see it on the stand. I asked the lady, I'm like, yo, you got 50 Cent's album? Give to that Tryin? She's like, yep, you got it in the back. She got it for me,
Mhm.
and I paid for it right there. My uncle got something. I forgot the fuck he got. We headed out of there. I was so excited for that shit, man. Put that shit in the whip, bump that shit. I didn't hear the leak, you know.
Right.
I didn't hear the leak because I didn't have a computer back then. But incredible album. What up, gangsta? Many Men Was Death.
Definitely.
Shit.
Excuse me.
Going at Ja Rule. That shit was crazy. Um, what else? So much shit on that, man. When I get
Mhm.
to Love that album so much, man. Only song I don't like on it is PNP, but
Right.
everything else I'm pretty much fucking head over heels for,
Yeah.
man. Love this album so much.
Mm.
I would also give this a 5 mic rating.
Yes.
You know, I love giving to
Yeah.
that Tryin. Like it was everywhere. He had niggas in the hallway going, "G unit." You know,
Yeah.
it was a monumental takeover with this nigga 50. Like every magazine he was on, the nigga
Yep.
was everywhere. His mixtapes are fucking beyond fire. Like the nigga was just incredible. One of my favorite rappers of all time. Probably my favorite rapper then at probably close to it. You know, I was a big, Dipset head at the time too. But boy oh boy, did that album blow me away. How'd you get introduced to 50 Try and your thoughts on the album? Is that trying?
I got into 50 with I think it was Rowdy Rowdy. That was off of a soundtrack. I'm trying to remember the movie it came off of.
The video
That
for
was
that shit too.
yeah. He had a video for that, and they used to play that. And then How to Rob came out, and like yeah, it was different because he was like calling out different people that was in the rap game, and a lot of them didn't take him calling them out like too kindly, and then the Power of the Dollar album leaked. I think this was like 2000. The
Yeah,
album leaked, and I had the bootleg because my homeboy, he was like a real mixtape head, and he would get like the newest mixtapes, and that was one of the newest ones he got at that time, and he gave it to me, and I loved it. Like I remember it had the Thug Love song, Destiny's Child, and Ghetto Quran. It had the Good Die Young.
yep,
It had a lot of different joints, and I was like, yo, this album is fire. So the album leaked early, and then he got shot, and then Columbia never put it out. I remember being online that night, and I remember reading about he had gotten shot, but he was still alive or whatever, and they were saying like he was lucky to be alive, and he had like bullets lodged in his face and all that, and after that happened, we didn't hear from him for like a couple of years, and then like he resurfaced with Gangster, and that was hot. And then he came out with the mixtapes with the 50 Cent is the Future. That was hot. And then God's Plan came out, and all the other mixtapes with Unit, and he was killing it, on the mixtape scene. That was like some of the best mixtapes ever. You know what I'm saying? At that time it was like Dipset was just starting out, and D Block was still early. They were still early, like setting up. I don't think they were like full yet. You know what I mean? They were still like in the early stages, but Gina was killing it on the streets. Like everything that was coming out of that time, the freestyles over like the different R&B tracks and the different songs that Banks came out with, and Yayo, and they were just killing everything that they touched. And the buzz for 50. I haven't seen a buzz for a debut album from a rap artist since Biggie, since Ready to Die. Because even with Illmatic, like at that time, like people knew Nas from Live at the Barbecue, the main source track, but they were the buzz for his album wasn't big like that compared to when Ready to Die dropped, or when Get Rich or Die Trying dropped, or even the College Dropout from Kanye. Like the buzz for those two artists was like really big at that time, and I remember like the day that it dropped, it was in February. You couldn't, like, every record store was like packed. Like they had a line just to get that album, and it's like a lot of the record stores were sold out. And I had a homeboy that my homeboy had picked up. He picked up a copy, but he thought the copy was like the original version, ended up being the edited version.
oh, I fucking hate
So
that.
he said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep it, and I'm gonna listen to it, and then I'll just after I'm done with it, I'll give it to you." But you know, I don't like edited like rap albums or any album that's edited. So I just played it just to play it, and then I was like, well, I gave it to my other homeboy. I'm like, I gotta get the official joint, you know what I mean? And um, It was great, man. Like, and even before the album dropped, like, you would have like your DJs like Master Flex and Red Alert. They would play like different cuts from the album. I remember when Flex was playing what's the last song something with I forgot the last song. Got Heaven or
Got
something like
got
that.
it. Make it to heaven.
Yeah, yeah, he was playing that a lot. Like he was dropping bombs on that track. They played Many Men. They played PIMP. Um, like almost the whole album they played on the radio. Like and it got you ready for when the official album came out. So by the time the album came out, I already the the album cuts. From listening to the radio, listening to different DJs play their favorite cuts. And it was great. The production was great. And it was like to have like Dre do production on it and M on it, and that's when I felt like that's the album that is real emotion. You know what I'm saying? And, in the club it came out and that was everywhere. Everybody know that song, man. Like that's a party anthem for forever. You know what I'm saying? Like you put that on at any party. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna know that song. So that was a big hit, and he came out with 21 Questions, and I like that song with Nate Dogg. That was a nice touch to have him on there. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. And
Definitely.
um, I love personally. I love the PMP remix though. I like the remix more than the original version. Like to have
Yeah,
Snoop on there. I think that was a nice touch, and Young Buck and Banks, and at that time when PIMP was coming out, it was talking about doing a DPG G Unit album. It never happened,
I
because
heard about that. Yeah.
yeah, I think he was on tour. Like he went on his first like major tour while they were still promoting Get Rich or Die Trying. So they were talking about like him and the Dog Pound coming together and doing tracks for like a 10-track album or something, but it never came out. And the Many Men. I love that song, and even the videos. Like the videos go well with the songs. He wasn't trying to be too extravagant and shit like that. He was just being 50 Cent. And he was real brash. Like that's the way he came out. He came out with How to Rob, and he was real brash about what he had to say, like pulling no punches. And I always respected him for that. Like he spoke his mind. Even now, he still speak his mind. He don't care, how many like people he offend or whatever. And he's offended a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
And like he's went at your favorite rappers like this Jadakiss, Styles P, Fat Joe. He went at Jim Jones. He went at Rick Ross. Like it's a lot. He had like a laundry list of people like he went at. You know what I mean? And I always respected him for that, for speaking his mind and that, not being fake or whatever. And I remember when they brought Game into the fold, and him and was clashing. They were bumping heads or whatever. They wasn't getting along. And then Game left, and he did his own thing, and I feel like Game is the only one to leave G Unit and be successful. I don't feel like Yayo and Banks can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Yayo, not Yayo. I feel like Banks is talented enough, but he can go on his own if he wanted to, and become a great, have a great solo career. But he never. It's like they always waited for 50 to come out with something, and 50, he challenged them. He told them like, yo, like y'all my homeboys and shit, but y'all can't be eating off of me forever. You know what I'm saying? And I respect them for doing that, because how many guys will tell their homeboys like, yo, like you gotta go out there and hustle on your own. You can't just be eating off of me forever.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And I will always respect him for how the way he spoke his mind or whatever. And but yeah, the album definitely is a classic. Definitely Five Mics. I would give that, and It's Dark and Hell is Hot, and I never thought like 50 was like a great lyricist, but he knows how to make hit records. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing that he can do that a lot of other rap artists at that time they couldn't do that. A lot of the mixtape artists that we've seen on like the Smack DVDs, the Come DVDs,
Oh
they
God,
couldn't make they couldn't make a hit record to save their life. Like Papoose couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? A
yeah,
lot of them were lyrically talented, but they didn't know how to make a radio friendly hit or a club hit. You know what I'm saying? And 50, that's the one thing that 50 have over all of them. You know what I'm saying? And he proved it all, time and time again. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely feel like it was a culture shift when he came out with Get Rich or Die Trying, and then to have like a movie come out based on his life and what he went through, and that was a good movie. You know what I mean? And he's definitely a talented all around artist, in TV and in music.
hell yeah,
Yeah.
great word spoken, my brother.
Thanks.
Problem, man. Who was in the building for both these albums, so it's gonna be hard,
Mhm.
man. If you didn't watch the Battle of the LPs, that's how I do things.
Right.
All right, so lyricism, I would have to give the hand to "It's Dark and Hell Is Hot."
Mhm.
I think X's Spaz said some real dope shit. 50
Yeah.
said some clever dope shit too, but I prefer X the lyricist.
Right.
Production,
Right.
it's gonna be a tough one. I prefer the production on Give It That Tryin. I would say
Right.
Give It That Tryin for production. Um, replay value. What album do I grab first?
Right.
I want to say, what would I grab first to listen to?
Um,
Shit. Probably Give It to That Tryin. You know what I mean?
right.
Just
Right.
very fun listen. I love both of them, but I would have to go Give It to That Tryin.
Right.
And cultural impact. What album is the
Yeah.
most influential?
Um,
Fuck, man. I would say It's Dark and Hell Is Hot, man. I heard a lot of cats say that's just the album they bought and listened to
right.
first, but then 50 is very, oh my God, that's very influential too,
Right.
And what would be my choice?
Mm.
Yeah, man, what would it be? Probably by a cunt here, I'm gonna trademark that
Right.
shit.
Right.
Uh, I would have to say It's Dark and Hell Is Hot.
Right.
But that could change. That could change. I love both these albums. So, what are you going with as far as lyricism, production, cultural impact, and replay value? What are you going for that?
With lyricism, I'm going with DMX, and
So,
with production, I'm going with is Get Rich or Die Trying,
yeah,
and um, what was the other one again? The other two?
the impact. Like, what's more influential? You think?
I think cultural impact. I think Get Rich or Die Trying was more influential because of the fact that like to get shot 9 times and be alive is a blessing, and then to come back from that, like after being dropped by a major label like Columbia Records, like that's Tommy Mottola, Mariah Carey's ex-husband, to get dropped from a major label, and then to grind your way and hustle your way, through the mixtapes. I mean, 50 really, if like let's be honest, like 50 really started the whole mixtape, phenomenon, because I mean this is before Weezy. This is before the Carter one or the Carter series, and before Dipset and G and D Block. Like 50 really was the one that started the whole mixtape phenomenon, because before then nobody was really doing mixtapes like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Fact.
and, and he's like the first one to to do mixtapes and successfully at it, and then get another contract from a major label. And then not only that, but you have a legend like Dr. Dre on like sign you to his label, and Eminem. So I feel like his coming back from his fall was more of a cultural impact, because I mean that started the whole mixtape thing. Then you had everybody else coming out and doing mixtapes, and we've seen like Chance the Rapper get a Grammy off of a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? So I think like if it wasn't for 50, that wouldn't even be possible to win a Grammy for a mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I felt like before then I didn't know what the hell a mixtape was. I mean they had like you had the DJs doing mixtapes, Kid Capri and Ron G, doing their little mixtapes and all that, but it wasn't a big thing until 50 Cent started that.
yeah,
You know, and I feel like he definitely changed the culture and the way that people and the way that artists can put their music out there. Like you don't need a label anymore. You know what I'm saying? The label needs you. You can put out a mixtape and it can be like the hottest shit out there and not have a record deal. And all these record labels will come trying to sign you. That's what happened with Stack Bundles, and a lot of other artists. So I feel like definitely 50, changed the game doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Get Rich or Die Trying it had that cultural impact. And I love both of those albums. I think both of those albums are classics. You know what I'm saying? The one album that I do find myself playing more than the other is Dark and Hell is Hot. I still play that album to this day more than I play Get Rich or Die Trying.
yeah,
You know, it's because I've that 98 was a great year for hip hop, and you know um it was I love the songs on there, like like DMX was hungry too. Like he was an artist that he tried for so long to get signed. Like I think he was unsigned for like 10, 11 years or whatever before he went on Rough Riders, and you know um that's a very long time to go
yeah, man.
unnoticed. I don't think any artist in this day and age in 2018 could take that long to go unnoticed and still pursue it. A lot of them would have gave up, and
Super facts.
you know what I mean, and to finally make it and have two number one albums debut on the charts, and it's rap albums at that. Like that's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's an album that I still go back and I play. I still love those tracks. They're grimy. He was hungry on those tracks, and that's a timeless album. You know what I'm saying? But both of them are great. Like Get Rich or Die Trying will always be a classic album because of the climate of rap at that time in 2003, and the culture change. Like the South was already like popping and everything. And 50 by himself, he bought New York. He took New York on his back, and he rose to the top. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else would. I mean, Jay-Z was doing his thing, but it's like it was other than Jay, it was like 50 was like the other big star in New York. You know what I'm saying? And he did his thing with that, and but it's Dark and Hell Inside is like the album that I play more to this day. So I got to go with that.
So unanimous, y'all. This Doc and
Yeah,
Hellas Hot wins this Battle of the LPs episode. I picked this Doc and Hellas Hot. Tribro picked this Doc and Hellas Hot. It's the
right.
better album. But if y'all want to see the other episodes of Battle of the LPs, it's on the channel. But before the podcast even started, check that out. I got a lot of good ones on there. You won't be
Right.
disappointed. And we can continue to do this. I like this shit, man.
Yeah, man. You know,
Definitely.
it, it brings back memories of that time when those albums came out, and
Yeah.
and like even like and the thing and 50 is a small businessman too. Like like he planned out a lot of stuff like from the beginning. So like even now, like the way like he's on TV and everything, like he plans his moves. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he definitely is successful. Like he don't if he stopped doing music, I feel like he can still be successful in TV. You know,
I feel so as well.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But like he's definitely a rapper that made it from the bottom and he's on top now, and you know what I'm saying. And a lot of artists couldn't do what he done.
Super facts, man. Like he came a long way
You
from
know, and I
Southside
was
to
rooting
Influence.
for him.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
gonna say?
I was rooting for him because like just the way that everything happened, and I don't think anybody saw him being this big. You know what I'm saying? I think like once he lost the deal and he got shot, I think people wrote him off, and people was like, well, that's the end of him or whatever. But then when he came back, it was like, he had his naysayers, and he proved all of them wrong. And you know what I'm saying? And just like his whole swagger and his whole attitude, I always liked that about him, and that's why he is who he is, because he went through the storm, and he saw the sunny days after. So you know
Facts. He been through hell, man.
you know what I'm saying, and to just the way that his whole personality is, like, people don't like him because he's an asshole and this and that, but he looked out for his homeboys. Like when Yayo went to jail and he put like millions of dollars in Yayo's account, he didn't have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people forget that, like, he looked out for Yayo and Banks and all of them. So it's not like he turned his back on them when they were down and out. He looked out for his homeboy. That's what he's supposed to do if you're a real friend. Like, he grew up with Yayo and Banks, so it's like that's what you're supposed to do if you're a real friend. You look out for your homeboys when they get in the jam or whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, I really respect him for doing that, because Yayo could be down and out himself if it wasn't for 50.
Yeah,
You
Yayo
know,
just he's not a good artist, man. My personal opinion,
yeah.
like I
I
do like
mean, I
some
mean,
features and stuff.
right,
I like him on like God's Plan and No Mercy No Fear and 50 Cent
right,
of the Future and early on, but like once his album dropped in
right.
'05, I wasn't fucking with him, man. That album's terrible.
And I totally forgot what Yayo went to jail for. I know he did like a bid for like a minute, and then when he
Yeah.
came home, when you coming home to millions of dollars and fucking mansions and jewelry and bitches and cars, and 50 did all that for him. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? And that came out of his own pocket. 50 didn't need to do that shit for his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? And he looked out for his peoples because he's a real nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely respect him for doing shit like that, and looking out for his family and his homeboys and all that. And you know what I'm saying? That's just the type of person that he is. You know what I'm saying? And we need more people like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there not a lot of niggas like that in the world, man.
Yeah, man. You know, that's the type of people I want around. I don't want niggas that they your friend today and then tomorrow they gone once you locked up and shit like that.
Yeah, fuck all that.
You know what I mean? But both of those albums are classics, man. I love both of those albums. I just
Same.
found myself going back more to DMX first album than the Get Rich or Die Trying album.
Yeah, I like that album better by a small margin. Like I said, it's tough, man, but got to ride with X.
Definitely.
Hell yeah. Edgar said, what's the most impressive, in my opinion, is that throughout the career DMX had, he managed to maintain the respect of both the mainstream and underground, which is a hard thing to balance. Yeah, Biggie did the
Uh-huh.
same thing too. Biggie did the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yes. You know what I mean? And think of how hard that was, being Biggie on Bad Boy, and you have to deal with Puff, because Puff is all about money. You know what I'm saying? So when it like Puff could care less about the underground. His whole thing is money. So his mentality automatically is going to be to come out with a hit for radio or for the clubs or whatever. And I feel like Biggie balanced that perfectly, where he had Juicy, and then he had Unbelievable. He had Big Papa, and then he had the what. Like, he balanced both. The streets and the mainstream. Perfectly. That's why he's a legend.
And back then, he was still talking gully shit on the mainstream singles.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Still talking the trap with infrared beams.
right,
Papa and
yeah.
shit. You know.
Yeah. And I think that's what 50 did too. That 50 was able to balance the streets and the clubs. You know.
You know on of the Illmatic record, the classic, iconic Illmatic album. Everyone knows that. On
Right,
Life's a Bitch, when Nas says
wow,
that dollar that bought that bottle could have struck the lotto.
Right.
right? Biggie
Yeah.
kind of shot at that on Big Papa. He said, "Tremendous cream, fuck a dollar in a dream." You know,
Mm.
I'm
Subtle
keeping it.
shot it down.
Yeah, yeah. That's C
Yeah.
said that shit.
Yeah.
C said that.
That
Yep.
would have been a ill battle, like Nas against Biggie.
It would. Them niggas were friends too. Like I seen them niggas in the studio. Them niggas were
Right.
chilling. He got the army jacket on.
Yeah.
Like they never did nothing together, which
I
pisses
saw
me
that.
off. Yeah,
I saw that picture. Yeah.
love that shit.
I don't know. That's weird, man. You know. But that would have been an ill battle, man. I think Biggie could have definitely held his own against Nas. Like he held his own against anybody that he did a track with. You know.
Yep.
Whereas with Jay, Jay got outshined by people. He got outshined by M on Renegade. You
Oh, he
know.
did.
I feel like he got out when he did song like the song "It's On" with Beans. I feel like Beans had the better verses on that one. You know.
I would have.
He
I think
got
it's neck for neck, but I
you think
wouldn't.
neck and neck.
Yeah, but I wouldn't argue you down because Beans caught a
Right.
fucking body on that shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Biggie held his own with people, Bone Thugs and Harmony, all of those people. So I definitely could see, you know, that battle could have went either way. It could have been Biggie over Nas or Nas over Biggie.
That'd be incredible. Probably along with Ghostface Killer, my top three rappers of all time.
Yeah, yeah, man.
You know, as Christopher Wallace and Nasir Jones, man,
Right.
fucking incredible.
Yes. Both in my
Uh,
top five.
oh yeah, definitely, man. I don't give a fuck what niggas say. You can't dispute that shit.
For real, man.
Big Pun, Mobb Deep, and Wu Tang Clan were also able to expertly play that balancing act of appealing of both mainstream and underground audiences while having consistency and
Mm.
longevity like DMX did. Yeah, Edgar, you're right.
The Mobb Deep part I disagree with because I don't think they were trying ever to go mainstream. I think when they did, like you see, like when they came out with that Hey Love song with 112 people didn't like that shit. That
Yeah,
was a blatant attempt at going radio. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with Mob is different because I feel like this the street shit just happened to go on radio because it was so dope. Like you know, Survival of the Fittest and Quiet Storm, the Quiet Storm remix with Little Kim. Like they were so
anyway,
yeah, they were so dope that the radio they had no choice but to play it. That's what it really was. I don't think Mob was ever trying to go commercial. You know, it's just that it when you have dope hip hop like that, it's like it's undeniable. You got to play that shit. You know.
what's up, Tony? How you doing, Tony? Tony's a real nigga. Seen you in a while.
Yeah, yeah. Wu Tang, they all managed to balance, the mainstream and the underground. You know.
Yeah, probably my favorite music. Period.
Yeah.
Like in hip hop, I think Wu Tang is my
Right.
favorite ever. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely. I love Wu. I'm a Wu
definitely.
head, man. You
Yes,
know.
want to get that shit tatted on me, son.
Yes.
I really do.
Love Wu Tang. Love Mob Deep. You
Yeah,
know.
Wu and Mob, man. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ, that's my
definitely.
fucking childhood going into teenage years, right there,
Yep.
man.
I love Dog Pound, High Road, everybody on High Road, Boot Camp, Bone Thugs. Those are like my groups.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I need to get that extra prolific like I should be. While it's still
Yeah.
kind of cheap.
Yeah. Well, how much is it now?
It's going for like 20 and better. You know,
Uh-huh.
I seen one for 14.
Okay.
I scooped that up
Yeah, definitely.
when I get paid next week.
Yeah. Great album.
Yeah, fucks it. I just got into that
I, I,
recently.
I never see nobody review that album.
Nope.
Never. I think we
We'll
might have
do.
to do one for that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, who was that? What was his name? Snoop and J Biz, I think his name is.
Yeah.
I
Snoop was
forgot
the
the other
rap.
guy's name. Yeah, Snoop was the rap dude, and the other guy for I think he did the beats or whatever.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
shout out
great
to the
album,
other.
man.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, shout out to the other co-hosts of the Speak Clout Podcast. Mobility One,
Yeah,
Ricardo, Russ Harley, MC Red. Shout out to y'all.
yeah,
Y'all been
definitely
busy,
cool.
so yeah. Hell yeah. See.
Yo.
What are your thoughts on the Dungeon Family album, which is crazy slept on? You know what, Sean? I heard
Yeah,
that like in 2002 or some shit. I can barely remember it. I smoke a lot of weed. I was smoking a lot of weed back then too. I know like CeeLo had a big single that was off that, man. Is it good? I can't remember. How was
yeah,
that
it's
shit,
good.
Sean?
Outkast was on it. Rich Doctor and the Goody Mob. It was a good album. It had some good tracks. It was like a compilation of the artists that the Dungeon family worked with.
Yeah, I can't remember that motherfucker.
It had some. The production was good. The tracks with I remember Big Boy being on like a lot of the tracks and and the Goody Mob and Witch Doctor. So those are like the main ones on the album. But it was a good album though.
Yeah, good question, Sean.
That highly slept on album too. Like a lot of people don't talk about that album.
I'm gonna check if that's on Spotify tonight. I'll give it a spin.
Yeah, I promoted that for Arista. And Arista being the cheap people that they are, they only gave me a single, the Transatlantic Express or whatever, Trans DF
Even
Express.
even in the darkness, right? That's it.
Yeah,
2001. Yeah.
yeah, they only gave me the single. They never gave me the album for that.
Goddamn.
Yeah, the Trans DF Express. That was the single from that album.
Organized noise produced on here.
Huh?
Organized noise. Are they on here production wise?
Yeah, yeah, they do the production on it, like
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, great
So
production on it. Definitely, it's almost like listening to like a Goody Mob or Outkast album, but you have other members on the track. So
I'm a diehard fan of the second Goody Mob album.
yeah. Oh, still standing.
Still standing, man. Happy I have that motherfucker in my collection.
Yeah. That's a dope album.
Black Ice, Sky High,
Yeah,
Sky High.
mm,
Oh man,
dope album.
I want to do the Outcast discography with Nick, man. I want to do that soon.
Yeah, definitely gotta do that.
Shout
I'm
out to
looking forward
Nick,
to
man,
that one.
my
Hmm.
Atlanta homeboy. I'm gonna give him a
Yeah.
shout out tomorrow. Say when you free, bro.
Yo, yo.
What up,
What up,
Reg?
Reg?
What up?
What's up? What's up?
Chilling?
Hey, man. I don't really want to bring no negativity, but this nigga is blowing up my phone on the real.
Hey, block his number.
I did, but like
That's what I did.
he's finding different numbers to
He
call
don't
me and
call.
shit.
How can
He
you
don't
call
call.
from different numbers? Nigga's a fucking bitch ass nigga, man.
Hey, just block his number, man. That's what I did. He don't call me.
Mm. Cause like
You know.
I think this nigga's like really pretending to be resin right now.
Yeah, he ain't resident. That ain't
Damn.
Cause I was like,
Resonating
what?
about.
Yeah. Other than that, how y'all been?
chilling.
Chilling, man. Good.
How many times is this fuck nigga calling you though?
Like at least a couple times a day and texting me and shit.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah.
You wanna know how to block his faggot ass? Just dial 60 and block him from there, yo. That's what I did. I didn't know how to do that first.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that shit. I just got done in the shower and shit. I'm uploading. By the way, I'm uploading the Guns N' Roses review. By the way, Mike.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Definitely. Check that out.
Yeah,
I love GNR.
for
Yeah,
real.
man.
Like the
That
last dangerous rock band, the last real dangerous niggas in rock.
This is a black dude that's doing a review on Guns N' Roses. How crazy is that? It's a black guy reviewing Guns N' Roses. You know what I'm saying? I've
shit.
never seen. boy. So that you got
Yeah, man. You'll be surprised. I'm about to review this month, though. You'll be surprised.
that's dope, man.
Big
So
G
I'm
and our
looking
fan.
By the way, that Muggs album, though,
yeah.
that's some
Oh
crap.
yeah. Yes. That Muggs album is a shit though.
Yeah, man. Like, everybody came hard on that album. I don't care what no one
Yeah.
says.
Yep. I agree.
Edgar says, I can't wait for the Black Sabbath discography breakdown, man. That's gonna be epic. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
We're doing the Ozzy Osbourne years only with my homeboy Ralph
Right.
Vieira. Shout out to Ralph. He's in the rock. Yeah, he's at the Rock and Pod Expo right now in Nashville. Shout out to Ralph,
Nice.
That's what's
aka
up.
Doctor Fuck of the thrash metal band Thrash or Die. He thanks me in both albums in the liner notes,
Man.
and also in his Combat EP. That's my motherfucking dude right there.
Dope.
Can't wait to do that shit with him, man.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite band of all time.
Legends.
Hell yeah, the almighty Black Sabbath.
Did,
Ozzy Osbourne.
did you see when they got inducted into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
That was back in the 90s, wasn't it?
2009, I
Oh
think.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
even. I fucking hate the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Fuck them niggas, because it's ran by the kids at Rolling Stone, and them niggas were hating on Sabbath throughout the '70s.
Man.
The same way they
Right.
hated on Zeppelin in the '70s and Kiss and all that. You know, phony ass niggas.
I was thinking about doing the video, like, criticizing the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and shit.
Oh yeah, fuck them. Shout out to Johnny Rotten. He used to kiss my motherfucking ass, as he should.
Oh,
Right. Now, all of a sudden. And then, what pissed me most about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is the fans who support it, and they
right.
get mad whenever a black artist gets to be on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I hate that shit.
Right.
Like, I was on watching this one video by this nigga named Larry Graves and shit. He was talking about artists that does not belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And like 85% was like black artists. I was like, yo, son, I'm just saying. So I just realized that almost all of your artists you pick were black artists. So what's up with that, basically? This nigga said Sly and the Family Stone does not belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Wow.
I think about rock and roll, they mean all music. You know what I mean? Because
Exactly.
everybody's in that motherfucker, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I think that
Hell.
place is a fucking joke. Chon said, where y'all rank Rage Against the Machine?
They high on.
They're pretty high for me. I love Rage.
Very high.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan. I did one solo wise on my channel. Check that out, man. I'm not trying to be conceited, but I got some dope rock and metal shit on my page. Niggas ain't peeping. Peep that shit.
I know you are.
Peep that shit, niggas.
But you didn't hear the rest of us give our take on Rage Against the Machine.
Oh no, of course. I'm telling niggas I got some solo joints out there too. You feel me? And I don't mind doing it over.
Right. I definitely they're definitely legends in the game. And, you know, Battle of Los Angeles is my favorite one from them.
Good choice.
Yeah. Definitely a great band.
Fuck yeah.
I think my favorite will maybe be their first album. But it's a hard choice.
Right.
1992. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that album cover.
Yeah, the Monk.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Very dope, especially for 1992 and shit.
Hell yeah.
I agree.
Oh shit. Egget says, what's your guys' top 15 classic rock and heavy metal bands of all time? I could do that.
Same.
I could do that.
Matter of fact, I already.
Go ahead, Rich.
I was just telling who asked that question?
Edgar.
Edgar. I did a list on that years ago in case you wanted to see it, but I can give mine right now if you want.
Yeah, go ahead, Reg. I'll follow you.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
So probably in no particular order. Um, Cream, Led Zeppelin, Jimi
So,
Hendrix Experience, The Who, Nirvana, The Mothers of Invention, the the Sex Pistols, The Stooges, Fleetwood Mac, Alice in Chains,
oh yeah.
Lit, yes, Living Color, um, Blood, Sweat and Tears. I don't know if you guys heard of them and shit like that.
Nah, I never heard of him.
Okay, they're like a jazz rock group. Who else? I would say Black Flag, of course, Black Flag.
Oh God,
Um,
yes.
yes. The Clash,
Oh yeah.
and I'll probably just throw in Rage Against the Machine.
Amazing list, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Top of my head, the almighty Black Sabbath, the greatest metal band to walk the fucking earth. Yo. Ozzy era though. Ozzy era, man. Black Sabbath. Number two, um, gotta go with Kiss, man. 74 to 83. Kiss.
Yes.
Hell yeah. I gotta go with the mighty Van Halen.
Oh, I
Uh,
forgot about them. Shit.
yeah, David Lee Roth era though. Fuck Sammy Hagar. That episode's gonna be funny. I'm gonna have Ian Wadley on there. That's Ralph Fierra's homeboy. He's funny.
I,
I hate Sammy
I
Hagar.
bet.
We'll do that. Judas Priest.
Not a fan.
Judas Priest. I gotta go 74 to 84. Even though the new album is fucking incredible. Real. When Sabbath like invented metal, they personified it. Priest
Right.
wore that shit in that motherfucking shoulders, nigga. Wear heavy metal, metal gods. So
Mm.
that Sabbath, Kiss, Van Halen, Priest. Number five. Who would I go with? Let's see. Led Zeppelin. Led
Okay.
Zeppelin. Then I go with Iron Maiden. I would say 80 to 88 Maiden, even though I like some albums in between there, but that's my favorite era. And my favorite Maiden singer is Paul Di'Anno on the first two albums. You know?
Okay. Good choice.
Um, gotta go with Metallica. Gotta go with Metallica. Let's see. Go a little death metal in there. Some death. R.P. Chuck Schuldiner. Um, let's see. Megadeth, man. Fuck yeah. But
Yes.
like 85 to 94. You know, and the
Yes.
new album Dystopia, which is stupid. But that new but current came out in 2016. Love that album.
Right.
Let's see. I gotta go Slipknot, man. Big part of my teenage years, you know.
Yeah.
1999, crazy shit. One of the most violent fucking pits I ever been in. Like that for pussies, nigga. You know, crazy shit. 2001, Iowa tour. Pantera. Gotta go Pantera. R.P. Dimebag Darrell and Vinnie Paul, the Abbott brothers. Um, but not glam band Pantera. Fuck that. I'm going 1990 Cowboys from Hell up to like 2000.
Yes.
Ew, I love Pantera. They kept metal alive in the 90s. Grunge was a cool thing. They were giving you that punch you in the fucking face, undiluted heavy metal, my nigga. Like, love that shit. Then I would go with, off the top of my head, so I gotta think. So some punk rock in there, man. Let's go Green Day. You know,
Mm.
you love them.
Yes.
I'm going 89 to '04 though. Green Day. Let's see.
Wait, they've been around since the late 80s?
Yeah, man, 89. The first album was 39 Smooth. Big
Damn,
fan of them.
I thought Dookie was their first album all this time. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
everyone thinks that. Yeah, they got 39 Smooth and Kerplunk. Great pop punk records right there. Love that shit.
Yes.
Let's see. Two more bands. Let's see, there's so many. Let's go. Merciful Fate. King Diamond in this bitch. Let's go. The first two albums, mostly Melissa and Don't Break the Oath. Love that shit. Evil shit. And let's fuck it. Let's go some thrash in there. Let's go Slayer.
Okay.
Diehard Slayer fan. That and there's many, many more bands. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm sorry, Green Day. You got to get fucking drop kicked out of there. I just thought of somebody. Alice in fucking Chains, bro. Alice in Chains, man. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yo, the new Alice in Chains album, Rain or Fog, incredible. Incredible. Dark, heavy riffs. Jerry Cantrell with his amazing singing. William Duvall sounds like Lane on this album, man. Great shit. No, you can't beat Lane, but it's incredible. What are you gonna say?
To be honest, I never heard the new Alice in Chains album. Not the new. I haven't heard the new lineup, to be honest. But I heard people say it was like they're still very good.
Yeah, check it out because Jerry sings a lot on those old albums.
Okay.
So Jerry sings mostly, so it's not like you're missing out. You're missing Lane, of course, but RP Lane. But oh shit, Steven wants to invite. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
All right.
I love that question, Edgar, man. He got me in the mood to bump some metal now and rock and shit.
Steven in the building.
What's good, brother? Are you on mute?
I think he is on mute.
Yeah.
You hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's good, everybody? What's up, chat?
What's up, everybody?
Man.
Word. Tribal in the building?
That's good.
Yep.
Chilling. Word.
You watch Power, Steven, or not?
What you say, Mike?
You watch Power, brother?
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch this this week's episode.
Oh, I ain't saying shit. Fuck that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I saw a little spoiler on IG. Like I had to like turn it off, yo.
I hate when niggas do that shit. I almost got caught up in that too last night. Like, fuck you, niggas.
Shit, yo. Can't give niggas nothing, yo. It's just motherfuckers want to slow shit. God damn, son.
For real.
What's everybody doing otherwise?
Chilling, man.
I'm not gonna lie though. I've been pissed because of that cocksucker. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah.
Reg too. Reg been getting worse.
That's fucking crazy, man. Like that is nuts.
Like I don't want to put his name out there, but I don't. At this point, I'm just don't even care anymore. To be real, I'm just gonna block.
I mean, that's all you can do.
Right. But anyway, did he call you, Steven?
Hell no, you don't got my number. I didn't even call him. I don't want no. Yeah, no.
Good.
Crazy. I told Red just block his number because ever since I blocked his number, he can't call me.
Right.
He tried calling for some other fucking number. I blocked that too.
Yeah.
He didn't even try calling me again.
Faggot ass nigga. You got it. I hope you just put the chair. Hang yourself, son. So just do that. Just do that, son.
For real.
You don't be doing that to niggas. My little brother's trying to sleep. I got my little brother over, but you chilling and bitch ass nigga. I'm dead ass. Like if I seen that nigga in real life, I'll break his fucking jaw. Like I'm dead ass.
He wants attention. He wants attention.
Yeah.
You know, and he's mad because we don't acknowledge him, and it's not about him.
Right.
So we're not gonna mention him, his name or whatever. Because to me, he don't exist.
No, just a pussy nigga that reminds me of when I take a shit. That's who I see in toilet. Like,
Right.
fuck him.
Big turd. He's a
You will
big
never
turd.
again. We got bigger and better things to do on this motherfucking podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, my vinyl video's up in case y'all want to see it. I'm about to release the Appetite for Destruction.
Word.
Amazing album. Not no hairband shit like these niggas call it.
Right.
Just because Axel had puffy hair in '87 don't mean shit.
Right.
And here's a good question. Not trying to be funny, but where would y'all rank Weezer, No Doubt, Sugar Ray, and Oasis?
Mine is Sugar Ray. I love all of them.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray can suck my dick.
No Doubt, that's the group with Gwen Stefani, right?
Yes, sir.
Then I like
Kingdom, my shit.
Yes. I only like Weezer and No Doubt. I can't stand the other two.
Right.
Fucking Oasis gets on my fucking nerves and shit.
Oh, they're fucking the Gallagher brothers are cocksuckers, but I love the music.
Right.
Funny how that works. They remind me of like Revolver era Beatles, and I gotta give them some props.
I just don't see it how people remind them of the Beatles. I never saw it.
You listen to Definitely Maybe the whole album?
I try to get into the music, but I just can't though. Something about them just
I respect your opinion, brother.
But I would take your word. I might re-listen to the album one day, just see what you're talking about. But something about Oasis, they just get on my nerves and shit.
Them as people, I fucking hate them. Trust and believe. That's dickheads.
I was glad Jay-Z dissed them and shit.
Oh yeah, fuck them niggas.
Speaking of
Chris likes Weezer, right? My bad.
Yeah, I like Weezer.
Yeah, the Blue album, Pikachu is my favorite.
Yes.
Sorry, Reg.
No, you good. I was saying, speaking of Jay-Z, y'all heard about what happened at that concert the other day?
I saw the footage. Ricardo put it up.
Well, what happened?
There was a fight on stage.
Yeah, some fans and shit.
Yeah, some crazy nigga ran up on stage.
Wow.
Niggas are fighting at a Beyonce and Jay-Z concert now.
Hey, man.
Like, what's the matter? Migos concerts all sold out and shit.
Yeah.
The dancers stomp them niggas out too.
Like nigga really try to fight at a Beyonce and Jay-Z concert.
That's crazy.
Can't send niggas nowhere, man.
Right.
I think some nigga just shot up a Madden tournament too.
Crazy shit.
Yeah, man. That's what's crazy is Jacksonville's like about 4 hours. It's like a 4.5 hour drive away from me.
Right.
So, and I have family that live out there too. So they good though. In case anybody wanted to know, but
the kid got mad because he lost. You know what I'm saying? Like he lost the game, yo.
Oh, come
Was
on.
he black?
No, he white boy.
Yeah.
White boy.
Like, no.
Yeah. I want to see the score. Like, was it a blowout?
And 4 people are dead because of this cocksucker.
That's crazy, man.
That's low-key funny.
Yeah.
See, that's how you know kids don't spend too much time outside these days no more.
Exactly.
Like, those kids wouldn't be able to live in the 90s because, like, I remember back then, son, like, when you always had that one nigga that would beat everybody, but then you had that one person that would get mad, like this motherfucker that shot up, but he would fight, like, he would start crying and shit and start, like, Start
Yeah,
getting
man.
I'm like, nigga, calm down, man. Yeah, like crazy, yo.
Yep.
Or they just be in the corner all mad with their face.
Yeah.
I remember the 4th of July, 1994. My uncle beat like half the projects in Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and if a nigga got mad, he's gonna catch a beat down anyway. So
Right.
niggas had to take that L.
Yep. Crazy.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, niggas will be crying back in the day, Steven. I remember that. I used to beat niggas, they be crying. And like, how you cry? You in 5th grade, my nigga. Why you crying?
Or niggas want to fight you and shit. Like the fuck?
Yeah,
I mean, some of those, like when you playing against somebody, a lot of those games got real heated. I've been a part of those type of games where I'm playing like NBA Live or 2K against somebody, and the game would get real heated. So you know, I don't think it should never get to that level of where you shoot somebody over you lost in.
Yeah.
Like, you know it's real when niggas have to stand up while they playing and shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know. You get up for this ass whooping, you know what I mean?
This nigga Ross Hartley beat me so many fucking times in Mortal Kombat. What did I do? Laugh.
Yeah.
Right.
But I gave him that work though. He didn't wash me. I gave him that work. I beat him like 3 times, but he's dumb hard in that shit.
That was the main reason why, like, something like this happening. This is the main reason why many years ago that Xbox, they made sure that if like in for sportsmanship that they banned the account. If you leave a game and you already losing, they ban the account.
That's dope. Yeah.
So I don't know how they do it on PlayStation, but Xbox, that's what they do. Like if you getting your ass beat in Madden and you leave the game in the middle of the game, like they ban you. Like especially if you do it over and over again.
Right.
Like they looking for like the repeated offenders, so they ban your account and then you asked out. You gotta make a new one or whatever.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And it's precisely shit like this. This is why they did that, because you know people lose their temper when they get their ass beat, and they don't know how to be a good sport about it. So, you know,
it's too bad that 4 niggas is dead because of this cocksucker. Like,
he's not gonna get no respect going in jail. Like when people ask him why you was in jail, and you got to say, "Oh, well, I shot niggas over Austin Madden," they're not gonna respect you in jail for that.
Definitely
No, they're not.
Hope he gets fucked in the ass. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Nigga.
Did a real episode yesterday, man. I thought that shit came out really good.
I was gonna ask you guys about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Came out pretty good. I enjoyed it. I almost fucking cried 2 times, man.
Wow.
You know? I'm not
Damn.
gonna lie. I keep it a buck on this
I
bitch.
didn't know how that effect on you, Mike.
Yeah, it's a big part of my life, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'll definitely respect that.
You know, in Tryin, it's your fault. You were saying sweet shit. You were like, what you say? She's one of them, like her album says and shit. I was like, oh man,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
And then it was like, we didn't know if she suffered in the plane crash or if she died instantly. That made me want to tear up too, because that's terrible, man.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Like, I have no fucking shame in crying. I don't, man.
Right.
It almost hit me yesterday. It almost hit me because
Wow.
I was with her since I was like 10. You know, when back and forth video and all that.
Right.
You know.
Definitely.
And I fucking hate fuck her uncle too, because those fucking 1 in a million and self-titled are out of print like a motherfucker.
Yes.
And then now on no streaming services. Fuck that.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry, Steven. My bad.
That's some
Steven.
bullshit.
No, you good. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because wasn't 1 in a million like her best-selling album?
No, that was a self-titled.
Self-titled, yeah.
Okay.
And that's out of print too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, this some all fucking bullshit, man.
I got them downloaded, but I do want the hard copies one day, though.
I know Amazon has it for $90 though, the 1 in a million.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
$90, yeah. $90 on Amazon. And the self-titled album is like $37.
No way.
Oh hell! What?
Yes, it is.
I
Go on
see
there
more.
right now. You see it.
Yo, that is crazy, son.
So you would think with Aaliyah, her fan base, you would think that her albums would be in print all the time and shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because I used to see them shits all the time. That's why I never really bought them like that.
$30 for Aaliyah, $32 for 1 in a Million. Oh,
Yes.
fuck that shit.
$90 for 1 in a Million.
I think that's her
Wait.
first album though.
Yeah, the first album is like they selling for like $7 on it.
Yeah, that's in print. You get that for $1.
Yeah, that's in print.
Oh, so let me get this straight. So the R. Kelly album is still in print, but the Timbaland album is out of print. Oh, but y'all talk shit about R. Kelly, but okay. Oh, well. Oh my God, yo. So y'all still putting money in his pocket and shit like that.
Crazy.
Because I was thinking to myself, why can't I listen to 1 in a Million on Spotify?
Right.
Yeah, I got that on my phone downloaded. Fuck it. You know?
Yeah, I'm not paying more than $10 for no damn Aaliyah album. They can kiss my ass with that shit.
Yeah, true. Fuck that.
Her fucking family fucking fucktards and shit, man.
I'm gonna have to do like real live and say fucking and pay like 30. I'm gonna say because they're not gonna get any cheaper.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not.
And I'm gonna have money to spend, so I'm gonna say fucking cop them next week. Hopefully, you know.
Nah, sometimes you gotta bite that bullet, man.
Yeah, and I love 1 in a Million so much. Oh my God, love that album.
I'm still shocked about that. That's crazy, yo.
Well, you know what you know what they do, like Amazon changes their prices hourly. So like if it's $90 at this hour, like by 1 o'clock in the morning, they might bring it down to like a different price.
Exactly.
Yeah, it does fluctuate from time to time. You gotta check it periodically.
And they also go by popularity. So like if the album is in high demand, then that's why they raise the price. If the album isn't in high demand, then it'll be like real low.
True. Supply and demand.
Right.
Yeah. No, you're right about that.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked about that, man. That's crazy, dude. By the way, what was your favorite Aaliyah album? Did y'all say that?
Oh yeah. So 1 in a Million for me.
It's always a tie for me. It's between the first one and 1 in a Million.
Yeah.
You know, I love all of her stuff though.
Yeah, it's for me. I love all our albums, but if I had to choose one, probably the first album.
Yeah, me too. I would choose that if
I like that old R. Kelly sound. Yeah. You know, like the 12 Fleet era. Yes. Like that sound. Like that old R. Kelly sound that I like. So definitely, even though he was a sick motherfucker, marrying her like 27 years old and shit. The fuck is wrong with you, bro?
We tackled that yesterday. Fuck that nigga for that. But
that's crazy.
I love Kel, but you gotta take an L for that, you know.
And fuck her parents for allowing that shit.
She was 15. Crazy, man.
Crazy.
Disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I gotta go 1 in a Million. Timbaland's production on that.
I don't know if her parents even knew about that. I mean, like her uncle, you know, Barry Hankerson was the label. He was like at the head of the label. So I don't even know if her parents knew about the marriage.
Yeah, but wouldn't legally the parents would have to be like, you know, in charge of her being signed and stuff like that?
Right.
I think there's a clause for that. Like,
but I mean, they could have unknowingly signed documents and not know what the hell they were signing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
I don't know how much that they knew about that. I mean, we don't have an Aaliyah biopic to even explain all that stuff.
Right. Yeah, fuck that Lifetime biopic.
I was about to say, I didn't even watch that shit. I heard so much bad reviews. I didn't even want to watch it, man. Just because.
Wendy Williams.
Fuck that big ass linebacker. Window. Fuck her, yo.
Man. Wendy Williams is the poster child for birth control.
Wow.
Bunch of vodka looking at.
She looks deformed as hell, son.
You said what?
She looks deformed. Like somebody hit her with an iron in her face and shit.
I think it was last Halloween that bitch fake fainted and shit. Fuck out of
Oh
here.
yeah.
She was dressed up like the Statue of Liberty. What?
50 was clowning that bitch. I was dying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Then she gonna be all like, "Oh, I was exhausted from the suit and shit." Like, but
Oh,
you talking all this shit about everybody, but at the same time, your husband is cheating on you, and you still paying for his ass.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh man.
How you doing my ass? Shit.
Boy, yo.
But
That's
yeah,
something.
Mike, Choosy Love It though. Off that 1 in a Million, my favorite song off that album.
Love that.
My favorite one is A Girl Like You with Tretch.
Ooh.
Trench killed that.
Yeah.
Heartbreak.
Trudge is so underrated, man. He like one of the illest flows in hip hop.
Very.
Yeah.
They were dope live this past Friday and shit, yo.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. Yo, I'm so glad you got to see them live, yo. Oh my god, they still got it. They still got it. They put on the show.
You know what was funny about that concert, y'all?
Mm.
Let me tell you who was in lineup. It was Mr. Cheeks, Dougie
Oh, wow.
Fresh and Slick Rick,
Uh-huh.
Naughty by Nature, Eric B and Rakim, and so guess who closed it? Blackstreet, and everybody left when Blackstreet was about to perform.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Cause I was like, why is Blackstreet in a concert with Naughty by Nature? Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Dougie Fresh should have
so
closed it
random.
out. You said what?
That's so random.
Yeah. Like, I love Teddy Riley. I love Blackstreet, but
Right.
at the same time, Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick should have closed it out.
Right.
Like, no one don't want to hear no R&B after listening to Eric B and Rakim and shit.
Right.
And like, it was like a whole lot of cougars there, man. I'm telling you.
Ooh.
Oh, I got my dick out.
Oh.
Like, I was sitting next to this one girl with like a fucking gold tooth and shit like that. And basically, she was trying to bug me about smoking some weed and shit. Loki, I just wanted her to give me some head though. On the real though, I didn't want to fuck her because she looked kind of dangerous. She looked kind of dangerous. I didn't want her to give me some head.
It was dangerous.
I would have smoked the blunt, had that bitch suck my dick, busting nut on that gold tooth. You know?
Right. See your reflection on that gold tooth.
That's what that mouth could do.
Oh yeah.
That goes through some shine, son.
Right.
Only me.
But yeah, it was random. I didn't even see Blackstreet perform and shit. I was just like, fuck it.
How were they?
From what I've heard, a lot of people say they were good though.
Okay.
But I kind of felt sorry for Mr. Cheeks though.
Yeah, he's kind of like played out and shit.
Yeah, he still did good, but he didn't perform Renee though. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
What?
But he performed like a lot of new shit that no one wasn't even feeling his new shit and shit.
Right.
Had some fake Jamaican nigga and shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. But he still did his thing though. I was like, okay, Cheeks, I wish you would perform Renee though, but okay.
Yeah, you gotta perform Renee. That's crazy. You don't perform that.
Yeah.
But he did perform Me in My Crazy World, so I was like, okay, I can accept that.
Okay.
Man, fucking lights, camera, action. You gotta do Renee, man.
Yeah.
And then Dougie Fresh came out and he hyped the crowd up a little bit, basically. And then Slick Rick came out and he just performed Children's Story while performing Lottie Dottie in the show.
Right.
Then Naughty by Nature, they killed that whole fucking shit, basically.
It's so ill live, man.
Definitely.
But Vinny comes out as a cornball to me. I don't know if it's just me.
No, he's a piece of shit. He's a dickhead, bro.
Like nigga looks like he's like one of them security motherfuckers at a club that just be giving niggas a hard time at the line and shit, basically.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
And
man.
then Eric B came out, his big ass came out and shit, basically.
Nigga, where?
Yeah.
He still had the braids or he cut them off?
You said what?
Did he have the braids or he cut them off?
He still had the braids, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he still got the braids and
Still
shit.
got it.
But yeah, Rock, like I didn't say it for the whole of Rakim's performance and shit, but I stayed for the
Okay.
majority. But they did their thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was still a good concert though, very good concert.
Okay. Word.
So
Yeah.
Yo, Reg, or anybody in the panel, yo, y'all gotta see KRS One live. That dude
Mhm.
could perform his ass off. That
I
dude,
I seen him.
I got to.
yeah,
I got to
Yeah,
as well, man.
yeah,
Gotta see.
he's good.
that's a dope show, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got to see who's that artist? I know y'all got to see Nas live though. He does
I've
he
seen
does a
him,
good
I've seen
live.
him like three
Never
times.
seen I never
Okay.
seen him.
Half these niggas don't come to mass, so you know.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to see Erica Badu next month though. Oh
Oh
my god.
shit. Ooh,
And
Oh, I seen her.
her thick ass.
Michelle and Michelle DiGicello.
Yeah, I could never pronounce
The
her
cello.
name.
For real.
Her thick ass.
Cause I was listening to that fucking piece behind Passions the other night. Passions Beyond Passions, classic album. Fucking classic.
It was like 97.
96, yeah, 97, 96, yeah.
Okay.
I want to ask you and Reg this. We did this earlier. Like, what would you choose between 1998's Dark and Hell is Hot by DMX or 2003's Gives You That Tryin by 50 Cent? Because we did like a Battle of the LPs. I don't know if you ever watched my Battle of the LP series, but we did it like that.
Oh.
You know? And me and Try both picked Dark and Hell is Hot, you know?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
definitely.
Yeah. So, yeah, unanimous. Dark and Hell is Hot then.
I picked It's Dark in the Hell Inside, but I feel like culturally Get Rich or Die Trying because of the 50 Cent starting the whole mixtape buzz.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah. But it's like different categories you have when we do like the battle of the LPs. So like I wanted to make it even, but in the end I found myself going back to It's Dark in the Hell Inside. That's why I picked that album.
Yeah, and luckily, I was in a building for both of those, and I was, it was incredible. Both of them were everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that Rough Riders anthem, that shit was all over the world, dude.
Yes.
Like that shit was.
Definitely.
But like you said, Charbaro, the 50, like he had such a big impact, especially around 02, 03.
Yes.
Like it was like everybody had that album. Everybody in their dog had that album.
Mm-hmm.
Like you couldn't walk down the street without hearing that album.
Right.
Right.
That's how crazy the impact of the album was. But so was that DMX though, man. Like I remember, like 98 to like 2001, Rough Rider had that run, and they were in competition with Rockefeller. You know what I mean?
Right.
They had their little stretch and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that Rough Riders anthem and then Get At Me Dog. Oh my god. Whew.
I was listening to Go Ahead off that Rough Riders Volume 2. Jesus Christ.
Styles
I
P
love
killed
that.
that shit.
Yes, he did. Oh my god.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm getting plenty of hoes. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Like the Volume 2, Rough Riders Volume 2.
Yeah, that's insane. What is
I
that?
don't hear people talk about that. What happened?
That's like 8th grade for me, going into high school. Yeah.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah, I was. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Big album. I love that album. I picked part 1, but part 2's right up there too for me.
Right.
Part one's like my second favorite, and then the third one, I like the third one. But when it came out part four, it was like,
Yeah, some songs on. Oh, I never heard part four.
I just skipped it.
I never heard part four. I heard part three.
Yeah, part four. It was okay. Like they had like a video. It came out like I think like 05. They had like a video out where like they were like in the desert. They had the 4-wheelers and all that shit. It was okay, but it wasn't like anything to write home about.
Yeah, Rough Riders
By
was in
that
the
time,
water
Rough
at that
Riders
time.
wasn't really popular like that.
Dipset, D Block, Unit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Still love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Is somebody echoing?
Yeah, I hear it.
I hear echo on my part too, but everything is, I don't know.
I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, you're not even echoing, Charlie.
Okay.
But
I don't mute my guy. I'm echoing too. Okay,
Yeah.
stop.
I don't know why that happens.
That's crazy.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Getting excited for that Blueprint episode.
When you doing that? You said in September, right?
Yeah.
September Tuesday, September 11th.
Word.
Yeah, Rockefeller, man. I've been in Rockefeller mood this past week, man.
Yeah.
Oh, word, yeah.
Love that shit.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Since you guys are doing it on the 11th,
Yeah.
and it's on a Tuesday, I think that day was a Tuesday as well when that shit happened.
It was.
It was, right?
It was.
Crazy. That's crazy, yo.
I was blown away by that shit. I seen that in social studies class, yo.
Wow.
And then my uncle picked me up and went behind the seat and handed me Blueprint.
Crazy.
Remember that?
Another day, another dollar.
I remember when Fab, he came out with that album too, the Ghetto Fabulous, that same day. And the Eve Scorpion album, I think, came out the same day too. And I remember, like, at the time, Music Factory on 162nd on Jamaica Ave, he was supposed to have an album signing for that album, but obviously they had to cancel that shit because of what happened.
Yep.
That's crazy as hell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to see Fab all the time because his grandmother lived like in the hood and shit. You know what I'm saying? Lived like not too far from me.
Oh wow. Shit.
Yeah. But you know, like in New York, like you see all these rappers and shit like that. Like, oh, that's Fab, but you don't get starstruck because you see them niggas like all the time. You know?
Exactly.
So
that's dope.
Yeah.
Big fan of Fab's mixtapes.
Yeah.
Or like soul tapes and all that shit.
Yeah, and the fucking Feels Way. No, my bad. Loso's Way joint, the double disc.
Right.
That shit is fire.
Yeah.
My favorite Fab tape is There's No Competition Part 1.
Oh yeah.
Early 08 with like Freck the Billionaire and Red Cafe on it.
Yeah. Killing it.
Love the punchlines on that shit are crazy.
What happened to Freck? I haven't heard from him in years.
Yeah, Philly Freck.
Yeah, the light skinned dude.
Man.
Shit, what happened to Paul Kane? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, he was nasty too.
That dude, oh my god.
Remember that triangle offense shit?
Yeah.
What you said, Mike?
That triangle offense shit, remember that?
Oh yeah, man.
That was fire.
Yeah, man. I love that Desert Storm movement they had, man, back in like 04 to like 08. Oh my god, that's what retarded.
Yes. Stack bundles up in that bitch.
Yep, Stack.
Man.
Joe Budden.
Mr. Monday Night, nigga.
Yeah,
18.
Man. The 18, yeah. Ransom Hitchcock.
Yep.
Leave you pawing the river like that Elephant Man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Ransom's that nigga, man. I love Ransom, man.
Talk about Ransom. You were saying that you were a fan too.
Huh?
We were talking about Ransom the other night, yo.
Yeah.
Duffel bag, nigga.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's so intense.
Yeah. That's what I love, man. Like you said, like he has that testosterone in his music, man.
Yes. Y'all niggas, bitches instead of men. Oh man, Ransom is nasty. Funny nigga too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Watching the come up, he said, "Bitch, I look like Blair Underwood." That's what that nigga said. That the bitches loving you.
Yeah.
You remember that, Steven? Like on the smacks and come ups, to have like the whack niggas at the end.
Yeah. Like Shay Davis and shit.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
so fast forward them niggas, man.
Horrible. He was horrible, bro.
Yeah, he
was horrible back then.
Yeah. He still make music now?
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
Yeah.
Like, how do these niggas have a following, son?
I don't know. It's the hood. This, like anything you do like that in the hood, they always gonna love you for that.
True. I was about to say, like, when you do some street shit, man, niggas gonna love you. So even if you whack, they're gonna love your music.
Yep.
Right.
You need to be missing milk carton with shells and them niggas shells and grass.
Yep. Cashmere.
Oh, I remember that nigga too.
Yeah.
Who?
He has some decent joints. He has some, besides the bang out joint, he has some other joints that was dope, but like a whole album of Graph, I couldn't do it.
Now, Saigon and Papoose, they're in a whole different category. They're actually good.
That Greatest Story Never Told, that's a modern day classic. I don't care what nobody says.
I'm with you.
That album is fucking phenomenal, son.
The album that Just Blaze ever did.
What happened?
So that's the last good produced album that Just Blaze did.
Facts. I can't argue with that, man. I can't argue with you on that.
And all these niggas showing their guns in the camera, that got kind of played the fuck out too.
I hate when niggas do that.
Yeah, niggas still doing that shit now. It's whack.
Exactly.
Most times they get the guns from the toy shop and shit like that. That shit ain't real. I be seeing the on and off switch on them guns and shit. No, but I thought I saw it all. I saw this one rapper that was dressed up in a wedding dress and he had a gun and shit.
Oh my god!
Right, nigga dressed up in a wedding dress and shit.
Jesus Christ!
Dude, what's that Young Thug or whoever the fuck that is? Oh, Young Dolph or whatever.
Young Thug.
And he had the nozzle in his mouth and shit. Like the fuck?
He had the what in his what?
The nozzle of the gun in his mouth.
You know it's Dolph. And then Young Dolph get shot too.
I'm not even sure.
Hold on.
He did.
Right. Young Dolph shot. Let me see. Oh yeah, he was shot last year.
Okay.
He's not good.
Nah.
Shit.
Yo, shit. Why you say it like that? Like
one less trap artist is better for the culture, man. You know?
You're like shit.
Yeah. Damn.
Speaking of that shit, what's up with 6ix9ine dissing Ludacris now?
I don't know.
What's up with who?
You know what happened? Like Ludacris had said something in one of his freestyles on Wild about him.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Yeah.
So he saw that and he made this corny ass video about him, and I'm like, yo, you don't want Ludacris to get in his ass, yo.
Oh, who's dissing Ludacris?
It's not.
Rainbow Bright.
Oh, that candy motherfucker. Oh, him.
Yeah.
Well, I want
to work back in the day too. Jesus.
Yep.
Y'all remember when he went after T.I. and shit?
Please stay off the T.I. my T.I. Terrible. I'm a big Luda fan, man.
Yes.
Shit, when he went out of when he went after Bill O'Reilly.
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. O'Reilly.
Got at him.
Oh shit. Oh. Y'all remember when Ludacris went after Drake?
Yeah.
Oh no, I remember that. What happened?
I didn't remember. He did?
Yeah, Ludacris and Drake had a beef.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
But it wasn't like a major thing though.
Okay, yeah.
You know. Common went after Drake too, but nobody talked about it.
Oh, he bought it.
That I remember.
Yeah.
That I do remember because it's the whole Serena thing.
Common killed that nigga.
Oh,
ate that nigga for lunch, breakfast, dinner.
That wasn't even fair though. But yeah, he murdered that shit.
That
Guess he didn't
Canada.
high school.
The Canada Dry line, Jesus.
Looks so sweet. I'm just saying, y'all niggas are really sleeping when Common be beefing and shit. Common can come for the juggler sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Y'all know what he did to Ice Cube and shit. All right, then.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
Sean said DITC self-titled album or Wu-Tang W?
A W for me.
W.
Love that album.
Let's go to W.
I like the DITC album, man.
Careful, dog. Like, something in the hole went. That's my shit.
Yeah. People hate on that album though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like Iron Flag, I was not a fan of. I'm sorry, that was trash to me.
The only person that likes that I know of is Ross. I like that.
I like it.
I don't like Iron Flag at all, man.
I don't feel like it was their worst shit.
What happened?
I said I feel like it was decent. I don't feel like it was their worst album.
I gotta go with that. Diagrams.
Oh yeah. And A Better Tomorrow. That was trash.
Oh God.
I have two things.
What's up, Reg?
I actually think that A Diagrams is better than A Better Tomorrow, if you ask me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what do y'all think about the song Conditioner?
Love that song.
Right.
I gotta revisit that. I always skip that song, but I gotta revisit it.
MC
killed it.
It was a very weird song, like very weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Like all of a sudden Snoop Dogg came out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck? What's Snoop Dogg doing in the Wu-Tang album?
Right.
That's an odd parent.
Then Jizza came out and just fucked up the whole shit.
Yeah. The beat switch, it switches up at the end.
Yes, y'all. You don't stop.
Yeah, that was a dope album, man. Like I really enjoyed that.
Yep.
For real.
Let's do it again. It's been years, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
It's been years.
Chamber Music, Careful Click, Red Bull with Redman.
Love that.
I can't go to sleep.
Oh,
dope.
There's a video for that.
Isaac Hayes, yup.
Rest in peace.
Isaac Hayes.
Like RZA just killed that shit. I don't care what no one says.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely murdered that shit. Here's a dope question by Kara D. Crew Love or Reservoir Dogs?
Reservoir Dogs.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do Crew Love, man. That shit. But Reservoir Dogs is dope.
Now. I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Lee killed that.
Soundtrack. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Gangsters don't die, they get chubby. Move to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
locked up with dirty white boys and weekends. They all bought that. What would I pick, man? I gotta go Crew Love, man, by a small margin because Bean said niggas slide like wet, small dicks and little pussies. Like, oh my god, that shit was fire. Windpipe, I love too on that.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was on the Belly soundtrack.
Hey guys, I'll be right back right quick.
No doubt.
Razzcast versus Game. I'm going Game, man. Razzcast is better lyrically, but album wise, I'm on Chuck.
Yeah. Chuck Taylor definitely has better albums.
Yeah.
I think people sleep on Raz too.
It's just production choices that bothers me.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a big fan of him album wise. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
I love Song.
Yeah, Song Nice and Procrastination, I fuck with. Yeah. Even the Apollo Brown album he did, that was pretty dope too.
Yeah.
Facts. Where they asked who's Razzcast or Big Daddy Kane?
No, Razzcast versus Game. Who's better?
Oh yeah, Cass all the way.
Cass. Yeah, lyrically, definitely Razzcast, but body of work, Game all day.
Facts.
Game is my dude, one of my favorite rappers ever.
To be honest, I like his newer stuff than his older stuff. That's the crazy thing.
You like Doctor's Advocate, nigga? That shit was stupid. I love that.
That's my favorite album. That's my favorite album. But I felt like Documentary 2 could be my favorite album in the future.
Oh, thank you. Yo, my nigga. I love that album.
Right.
That second disc should have a Death Row emblem on the back. That's how much it sounds like an old school West Coast album.
Oh, yeah. Quick Group 3? Oh, my God.
Yes. I hope you're giving head to that. That shit is fire.
Yeah, bro.
I love that shit a lot, man. I know Ricardo's like probably the second biggest Game fan here, so I came to do that.
Word.
Game discography breakdown.
Yeah, I know he would give. I know Ricardo, knowing him, like he would like give like a breakdown of like some like inside information about Game and shit. You know, especially with him being on the West Coast and shit. Him talk about JT, the bigger figure and stuff like that. So I think that would be dope.
Yo, you know what album I need to get?
Yo,
what album?
J.O. Felony's debut album and shit.
Oh, me
Take
too.
a ride?
Yeah, I need that too.
I be jamming to that Sherm stick lately. Like,
oh man, love that.
We gonna get a stick. What's a bit like? Yes, that's my shit though. Sherm stick.
Yes.
Hey,
don't be fucking with that Sherm, Reg. Please don't do it.
Oh no. Low key, at first I thought it was weed, but it was actually PCP. I was like, oh hell no.
I was just fucking with you, man.
Yeah, I get you. I just like the music though. Fuck that.
No doubt.
I gotta get that. Oh no, what the fuck am I talking about? I got that motherfucker. I got the Japanese reissue of that shit.
Hey man, it's better than nothing, man.
That shit can ride.
Money.
Yeah, I got that, and I got What You Gonna Do too.
Oh, you lucky as hell.
Yeah, man.
Let me see how much that album is. Just speaking, because I know for a fact they're gonna overprice that shit.
I'm gonna bump that shit. I ain't put that shit in a while.
Okay, about $20, $14 just for this album. That's not too bad.
Shout out to J.O.
Yeah, J.O.'s like about $20.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
And it is a Def Jam album, so yeah. But that Aaliyah had me bent though. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Crazy.
Speaking of West Coast, fucking what's damn, I just had it top of my head. Oh, Coolio.
Yeah.
Like his
Yes.
first two albums are fire. So, like people keep
Thank you.
thinking of, like people think like of Gangster Paradise, but he got some shit, son.
For real, like Mama, I'm in love with the gangsters. My shit.
Yeah, that Harlem joint. Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even when he was in WC in the Mad Circle, the nigga was fucking lyrical as hell.
Yes, sir.
Take the Thief is it's a masterpiece. I don't give a fuck what no one says.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the masterpiece, Mike?
It Takes the Thief, the '94 album.
Oh, that's a West Coast classic. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big part of my childhood.
And that was on Tommy Boy Records, right? All them albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. When he did fucking My Soul, I was like, yeah, fuck this shit.
I haven't heard that
97.
album. I heard bad reviews about it, but I want to check it out anyways.
It's okay, but he went for that more poppy sound with that.
Right.
Like, See You When I Get There, that's a pretty good song. I'm not gonna front. But when it comes to Coolio, it's like he's himself. He's himself, so you can respect that.
Right.
Like
right.
he's not the most gangster, but he can entertain you and shit.
Right. True.
Yeah.
I felt like he was going poppy on Gangsta's Paradise too.
You could say that.
Yeah, because like when he made that song, like people put him as like one hit wonder, but like people won't really pay attention to the album cuts.
Not that track. I meant like tracks like Too Hot and Cruising. I felt like those were like real mainstream.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
But see, with those albums, it has more of like a balance, in my opinion. So,
Sure.
Yeah.
but then now look at his hair now and shit. He just has 3 strings of hair in his head and shit now. So,
Oh shit.
like nigga just waiting for Dan Schneider to call him back to do another theme song and shit.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of Dan Schneider, let me Dan.
You can't leave the coke alone, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sad to see. I want to get that LV album.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to get that.
I heard that was good too.
Yeah, I heard good things about that.
Yeah.
You know what album I was listening to recently, and I was like, "Damn, this shit's dope as fuck."
Which one?
Y'all might call me crazy, but I was listening to that fucking Kid and Play Funhouse a couple days ago and shit.
Good, yo.
You said what?
I tell you, it was good. I had it on my list for 1990.
Yeah, it had some joints on it. I ain't going front. It had some joints.
Yeah.
Like they kind of went hardcore with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check them out just for you guys. The Kid and Play albums.
That's my favorite album from Kid and Play, the second one.
I will never listen to it.
I'll take one for the team, Mike.
Yeah, man.
The only down part is I feel like Kid was doing too much with his deep voice, trying to make his voice sound deeper. Like, yo, it's time for the sweat. It's time for the business. Like, Kid, sit your ass down. You ain't about that life.
You don't like some niggas be doing too much, man. Jeez.
Like I call it the death row the syndrome and shit.
Jeez.
Like y'all talking about the bad boy syndrome, the death row syndrome was much worse. Like Run DMC acting like Criss Cross, Outkast and shit.
Wow.
So Mix-a-Lot talks about ass. So Mix-a-Lot made a song called "Ass on Glass."
Right.
Y'all remember that song, right?
Mm-hmm.
MC Hammer, oh Jesus.
Yeah, but he was a gangster though. I respect his gangster. I'll tell you that. His music sucked, but his gangster.
He was, but the way he came out musically with it,
right.
It was just. I'm just glad the beat saved his ass and shit.
Right.
I can never like 100 niggas though. The stories I heard, he was those deep, like had the niggas do the shit. Like he was gonna have crip niggas do search. Like that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, he sent niggas out to get Redman and Q-Tip too. I was like, okay, Hammer. Okay, nigga, I see you.
Great performance.
Oh, I could only imagine.
Yeah, I'm not a Hammer fan, man, but salute to y'all.
I mean, as far as like his live shows, he was a great performer.
For real.
You know,
I did like his Funky Headhunter album, '94. Like that was pretty cool.
That's my favorite album from Hammer, surprisingly.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh, but for real.
But Kid and Play, I just could never get into them, bro. It's just like it's so fucking corny, son. Like, but I love the movies though. The house party movies, I love them. The first three, not that bullshit that came out in '98. With Marcus Houston and this was whack.
Go home, Roger.
Yeah, right.
Like literally, go home. Literally, go home, Roger.
Yeah.
Like Marcus Houston always creeped me out for some reason. I don't know why though.
Yeah, like I never liked their music. I always say they were corny.
Right. I liked a few of their stuff, like "We Got It" and the "Never Lie" remix.
Right.
That's a thing.
But fucking Chris Stokes, man, he just can't keep his dick in his pants and shit.
Jeez.
Yeah, man, the shit I heard was disgusting.
Cringy.
Yeah, it was just as bad as the African Bambaataa, son. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, Poppy and Beast thing I said, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. I don't even want to.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me why I met an intern from Cold Chiller Records Saturday.
Oh shit.
I mean, that's Saturday, Thursday.
Damn, that's dope. Like, how did that go?
You said what?
The label is still around?
Oh no, it was the fun back in '95 though. But he was listening to some records, and I was buying a vinyl, and I saw Biz Markie. So I was like, I know this is not the album I think it is. It was a Going Off album, the OG copy for $1. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And then he was like, I used to work for Coach, and I used to be an intern. We were just talking about Cold Chilling. He was telling me stories and shit. Like, he was like an older white guy in his 50s and shit, basically.
Yeah.
And he was telling about how hip hop grew. He knew hip hop was going to go into something good and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish I could have talked to him more, but I had to go and shit like that. So.
Right.
And Pete Rock came to the record store, and I wasn't even there to see him and shit.
Oh man, the same day?
No, it was like a couple weeks ago. Him and I think Ali Shaheed Muhammad came.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Yeah, that fucking dollar sale, man. I'm telling you, that be bringing out people all over.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
That's how it started out.
For real.
Yeah.
Like when I found that Biz Markie album, like I was like, damn, man, I'm not gonna because I was gonna order off Discogs for like 15, but I was like, fuck this, man, fuck that. I'm getting us for $1. I don't care how broken up the case was.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, how was the condition?
The case is kind of fucked up, but it plays perfectly well.
Okay, that's all it matters.
Yep.
Yeah, when it comes to vinyl, I'm not like too crazy about like the cover being all pristine. I'm all can it play? That's what I care about.
Exactly.
Yeah. With
Now CDs,
CDs,
that's a different story.
yes.
Oh yeah. I like
Especially
what
when
he
the
got going
motherfuckers
on.
live.
I hate that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I
nigga,
pretty much have all of his albums.
you said what?
I have all of Biz Marquis' albums.
Yeah, I know.
That Weekend Warrior though, oh my god, that was just ugh.
I only got going off. I don't have the Biz Never Sleeps because that's fucking expensive. So I'll get that when I can.
To be honest, though, what's your favorite Biz Markie albums? I know Steven says I Need a Haircut is his favorite.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites.
Cliche answer, but going off.
Yes.
Yeah, Going Off is dope.
I feel like the head's like going off more because it has like a very basement feel. But Biz
Yeah,
Never Sleeps is like the commercial one that everyone loves because of Just a Friend.
I can't stand that song. I like it, but they played it way too much.
I agree.
I love that.
You got what I need. But one thing for sure though, Biz Markie is a dope producer. I love his production.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you can tell he learned from Marty Marl how to place his samples and just to mix in and shit.
Sure.
Him and Cool V, definitely. Him and Cool V.
Right.
Oh yeah, and I got flagged from Discogs and shit, man.
What?
What?
Yeah, because like you know how one thing I hate about Discogs, they don't give you the shipping price all the way. You have to let them email you the shipping price.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, you gotta wait
So
like a couple of days for them to give you the invoice and shit. Like, come on, man.
I'm an
yeah,
impatient ass nigga.
so basically I got the invoice. I was trying to get Big Daddy Kane's Daddy's Home, but they wanted me to pay like $21 for it. So I was like, I ignored it. And then next thing you know it, motherfuckers cursing me out talking about, hey man, I can't be doing this all the time and stuff like that. Either you buy or not. I'm like, well, slow your fucking roll, nigga. Damn. Don't come at me and shit. And then he's all insulted to me and shit like that. So I cussed his ass back. And so I told him, he told me, he was cursing me out. He's like, I bet you're a fucktard or some shit like that.
Wow.
He's like, people like you should be banned from Discogs. And I was like, and I bet your mama's face is a promotion for birth control too. So what's up?
Wow.
Then I got an email talking about you've been flagged from Discogs and shit. I was like, oh wow.
What I don't like about Discogs, I can take this. I got fucked over so many times with Discogs. They're fucking niggas.
Same.
But it's like the inmates are running the asylum over there. Like you can't get a hold of a Discogs owner or nothing. It's like you gotta have PayPal.
Like I am not gonna waste no $20 for an album released in 1974 or some shit like that. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck Discogs, man. I'm not a big fan.
Like I just go to Discogs just to get out of print albums for a good price.
Yeah, but like Steven said though, that fucking shipping, we gotta wait. That's bullshit. I want to spend my money and I want to spend it now.
Right. That's what I'm saying though. Like, either send me the fucking invoice when I sent you the shit, or don't get no fucking attitude with me and shit, man. Like,
oh yeah, niggas got attitude. Niggas took 2 weeks to send my the lynch mob Gorillas in the Mist.
oh hell no.
3 years ago, and the whole ass nigga was like, "Well, I'm a parent and I got a job." I'm like, "Fuck you, nigga."
Look, nigga, I'm wasting my money on your bitch ass. So what's up?
What the fuck is that gonna do with you being a TikTok seller? Oh, I'm a I sold over 25 items. I got no excuses, nigga. I make sure they get it the next day.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Cause like I can't even get Coogee Raps and DJ Polo's Wanted Dead for Alive for a good price at that bullshit.
Oh yeah, that shit goes for stupid money.
Oh God, yes.
I thought I had a good price, but the nigga raised the price up to $29 and shit.
Which one, the OG or the Traffic Edition?
Nah, fuck the Traffic Edition. It was like the OG.
Okay.
Traffic Edition is like $80. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, I got no traffic. I got all the OGs, and it cost me a lot of fucking money. I was still working then, though.
Right.
You know, I got a lot of money to spend. I can't even tell y'all how much the exact albums were. They was in the 40s. I know that. All of them.
I'm still mad at that piece of shit ginger motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah,
What happened with that?
Some poser, Jake McMahon.
Pretty much, all right. Like me, Ross is a very big time Coogee Rap fan.
Right.
And him and Mike have been talking like off, like, you know, they've been when they do their whole PS party shit, they've been talking about that album for a minute. They've been talking about that, yo, I want that album, I want that album. So next thing you know, like I guess I think it was Jake or I think it was you, Mike, that showed Ross and the link to it, right? Some shit like that. And I think at the time Ross didn't have the money for it. He was gonna get it next time. I think you were supposed to buy it for him or some shit like that. I don't remember how that go. I
remember like that. My memory's kind of fucked with that too, yeah.
What happened?
My memory's kind of fucked with that too. You know? Something like that, yeah.
And then next thing you know, I'm seeing his new CD collection video. The motherfucker got it. I'm like, this nigga does not know anything about Coogee Rap. He don't deserve that shit. He does not deserve that. But because he hear us talk about Coogee Rap, he wants to be put. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
See, it's a difference like between like me, people like that, and us. Because let's say like we find the album in a good price and shit like that, and we get the album, we at least know his music. But all these fucktards, they want to be hip hop heads and shit, they think that they listen to one fucking Tupac album that can qualify them as Tupac hip hop heads and shit. And most of the niggas don't even know who Wu-Tang is to begin with.
Right.
Disgusting. Really is.
Yo, Mike. Yo, I had to take a look at that review that Legends gave on that West Side album. That shit was so bad.
Wasn't it?
It was terrible. And I left a comment on there just so he know it was me.
West Side done with this fly shit.
Like, fuck, he did that shit in 2 minutes. Like, come on, you didn't fucking listen to that.
Oh, come on, yo, you gotta send me a link to that. I want to see that shit.
That shit is
send me a link. Send me a link too.
Yeah, send it to me through IG or some shit because I want to see that.
You gotta see that shit. I was like, come on now.
Yeah.
Oh, fake, yo.
A 2-minute hip hop review. That's not a review.
2 minutes. That's all.
She suckers with the Hitler West Hermes album cover as a profile picture. You don't know shit about West Side.
Right. But that's kind of why I did that Intelligent Hoodlum. Like when I showed the Saga of a Hoodlum album. Because the show niggas like, yo, this is what this album's about. Like what it was originally called. But most niggas would have never known about that.
Yeah.
I see people always talk about the typical albums that everybody knows about. Show albums that nobody knows about.
That's what I'm saying though. Like niggas don't know that. I'm surprised niggas don't know the shit about Scarface's first album.
Like you go on my page, nigga. My page is deep. I show everything.
Yeah,
for real. Then niggas talk about why don't you review any current artists? I'm like, okay, if you don't watch my channel, you'll see that I review current artists like Anderson .Paak, Kendrick, Schoolboy Q.
Yeah.
Just because I don't review these candy cane ass rappers and shit, that don't mean like I can't sit through that bullshit for fucking 50 minutes and shit.
Yeah, some cocksucker went on our page and was like, the 90s wanted their content back. I'm like, you the dick, nigga.
What?
What you said, Mike?
Yeah, some nigga came on my page or our page yesterday and was like, the 90s wants their content back. I was like, suck a dick.
Wow.
Yeah, I was on in a party with Tribal when that happened. I think it was offline though. Might have been.
Okay.
You should have told him to go find his real father.
Might be me and shit. I just block these niggas. I hide you from the channel.
I hear them talking about his mama in the streets and shit.
Yo.
I'm telling you, man. I hate when niggas come to my channel and have the audacity to talk shit about my channel after like I be reviewing requested albums and shit, talking about you don't know shit. I'm like, well, first of all, I be ready to talk shit sometimes though, and I just be entertaining the asses.
Yeah,
like niggas be telling me I don't even know why your channel is still existing on YouTube. I was like, well, because ignorant motherfuckers like yourself give me popularity and shit like that. So thank you so much and have a nice day.
They just love to criticize, yo. They don't want to say thank you for showing this album, but you know, there's a correction. Okay, I can understand, you know, because you know sometimes you get shit wrong. I get it, but this niggas just to criticize. Like, all right, my G. Like,
I spent a long ass time with the summer album last week, right? I broke down the producers. I broke down every single song, and that made us McGuire cocksuckers like, "Are you gonna do Big L Lifestyle to the Poor and Dangerous?" Like, that's so disrespectful, nigga. They even watch the fucking video, yo.
I get that all the time.
Steven can relate to that.
Yeah, he's a weirdo, man.
No, you do this whole time doing a video of an artist, and they want another artist. Watch that fucking video.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
No, I just hate that because you could tell they didn't watch it. The video, it just got uploaded.
Yeah.
They just comment about another fucking album. Like, give props first, then ask.
Man.
So I blocked them for that. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't mind people requesting me to do albums and shit like that because I figure, like, okay, I might give me different types of music to listen to. Right. But them disrespectful ass motherfuckers are the ones that just want to get their ass beat.
Right.
Talking about, well, first of all, you should review this album. You should review this album. You made a mistake on this review. I was like, okay, fuck you. Good night. Have a nice day.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like they running this shit out of it.
Like, nigga, I'm over here planning like 5 reviews at one point. I'll be busy throughout the whole damn day and shit. Like, I don't know fucking everything. If I know it, I'll spray it. You know what I'm saying?
But whether an album is bad or good, there is no way in hell you can do an album review in just 2 minutes. That review that he did was horrible.
Yeah, please send me that link.
Yeah, I need to see this bullshit.
I'm gonna do a try. I can send it to both of them.
Yeah, send it to them. I have to laugh. I was like, this nigga is a fag. Like, we know we don't listen to real hip hop. You know what I mean?
And what album was it?
The Supreme Blind Tell.
Oh, that's more than 2 minutes, man. What the fuck is your problem?
2 minutes. You didn't describe nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, like really?
I can do a 40-minute review on that fucking album. It'll still be better than that piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I'm just getting into West Side Gun. I'm just getting into his music.
Right.
Shout out to Mike, by the way, on that.
Thank you, brother.
Yep.
That was all day.
Like 2 minutes and shit.
But let that be Astroworld or some shit like that. He would do like a whole album.
Oh yeah.
You know,
he'll give like a whole Bible and shit. Fuck tard. Fuck tars, man. I'm telling you. I'm gonna start saying that word now. Fuck tard. Like you just a fuck tard and shit.
Yeah, definitely fitting for these motherfuckers nowadays.
Like, I'm gonna put that on Snapchat. Like, there's a lot of fucktards around here.
Goddamn fucktards.
He's just a little fucktard. Don't worry about it. Oh shit. Wait, should I say fuck tard or fuck tart?
Cards.
Both.
Okay.
You can do both. Either way.
Well, that's funny.
Oh.
Shit.
Going on, y'all? This is Ian doing a review of the new West Side Gun album, Supreme Blind Hell.
Oh my god.
Out is good all the time. Buffalo MC West Side Gun is delivering his highly anticipated. From Arn Anderson, we go into the first song, God, with his confrontational with Benny and Jadakiss towards their competition over a monthly soul sample.
Really?
Next track, Team Malenko talks about drugs for a boom bap beat with beautiful piano chords, while the song Brutus is a bloody persona.
Nigga sound like he from Glee or some shit. It
tells the story of the hustler life over a soulful beat, while the song R.B. Braggadocious over a boom bap beat with some somber keys. I also like the spoken word passage from Keisha Plum during the second half, as expected with.
Nigga, don't say boom bap again.
Elizabeth, where he talks about street knowledge over a jazzy ass Alchemist beat. Shit. Over a
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that part?
Then it transitions into Mean Gene perfectly, where he spits his signature flash shit over a soul.
Wow, look. Wow. Yo.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
I don't know that one. That looks so fun.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Sound like it's some Glee or something, yo.
Oh my jazzy boom bap. Oh my god. No, I just want. No, tell him never say boom bap again.
Never.
He said boom bap. Oh my god.
Come on, pass out.
I can't breathe. Oh my god.
Man.
Oh my god. Yo, let's play that shit again. Play that shit again. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Weakest on the entire album. They're not bad. They definitely sounded unfinished to me. If he added another verse on both tracks, it would have been perfect.
What?
What?
Bugging.
Season 3 getting murderous over an eerie soul sample from Alchemist that fits the vibe perfectly, while the track Spanish Jesus with Crime Apple Season 2 returning to the drug dealer themes over a rap rock beat from Harry Fraud.
What the fuck?
Drug dealer.
Is that what he said?
Over a rock. Harry Fraud.
Yo.
Get that nigga a wedgie, son. Oh, Steve Urkel ass.
Give that nigga dildos to be satisfied with himself.
What's your thoughts on that statement, man?
Oh my god.
Thumb that down, yo.
Oh, I did. Get a big thumb down. My face is hurting, yo. Laughing. Nigga Reg, man. Oh. Oh man.
This nigga. Yo, I need to watch some. I need to watch some of his reviews. I'm about to get loaded tonight, man.
Horrid
shit. I want to watch some of his videos, man.
Yeah, I give you the link. I give both y'all the link on IG.
All right, good.
That nigga's a straight up fucktard.
For real.
And he snaked. The nigga snaked Tryin, man. So fuck him.
Yeah. You know what it is.
Oh my god.
Terrible.
Straight up fucktard. Like, this nigga really just said, if he would have added another verse, I think it would have been perfect.
Like, what are you talking about? That track is perfect.
Like, that's like one of the best hip hop albums I've heard in a while, though.
Exactly.
Right.
One of the best boom bap hip hop albums I've heard in a while.
Yeah.
You hear Fly God, Reg?
I'm gonna hear that probably this week. I just had a lot of albums I was listening to and shit.
Yeah, Fly God is incredible.
I know, I heard. Shit, that's the one with the cartoon cover, right?
Yeah, that's him as a little kid and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to check that album out because everyone said that's like a very good album.
Yeah.
Cause like that whole West Side Gun, what do you call the Griselda family? You call it that, right?
Yeah, Griselda Records, man. That's what it is.
Like it really reminds me of like the late '90s posses and shit like that, especially in the underground.
Yeah.
Right.
Grimy shit. They blew my fucking wig back. I'm a big supporter of them dudes, man. Like,
For real.
Can't get enough of them.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm really fucking with that movement and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with that movement.
Yeah.
If only Eminem will put these niggas on this fucking album and shit, it'll probably be classic. But no. I'm saying.
He does nothing for them. All he did for them is talk shit in the beginning of Machine Gun Black. And, like, take pictures with them. That's all he did. All he did for them.
Hey, yo. Is Eminem back on drugs again? Because he been wearing the same hoodie every time I see him and shit like that.
Oh, shit.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny, though. I'm really just asking, is he back on drugs? Cause I'm really like...
He got his favorite hoodie he likes to wear.
Oh. But it be 90 degrees outside. It's summertime. Like, was Nicki's like a relapse for him and shit like that? Didn't Nicki Minaj have a lapse for him? I don't know. Like, really though, like, it be like 90 degrees. This nigga wearing leather and shit. I'm like, this nigga's back on drugs or something. I'm sorry though. Cause heroin will make you cold and shit. Like, it will make you very cold at the hottest temperatures and shit.
Revival was one of the worst albums I ever heard in my fucking life, man. That shit was
on drugs of that.
Terrible album.
That makes Encore sound like it was written, man. That's how bad it was.
That was a tough sit through. I know you can relate, guys.
Yes.
Like, this was him throughout the whole album. I have to cut myself to see how much it bleeds. Seeing all these streets, like, what? Eminem, like, that whole choppy flow and shit, like, what the fuck?
And bad songs, bad, dog. I don't like that shit at all.
Yeah. And I really got tired of hearing Eminem, especially when I started working in rehabs, drug rehabs, because, you know, he's in recovery, you know, from drugs.
Yeah.
Or if he still is, but yeah, it's just because they the white boys, they can relate to that nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I would hear. It was like, I got so tired of hearing his music.
But they would play Eminem?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
But this was like a couple years ago. But now they be playing that trap shit now. But you know, it's like some of these white boys and shit, they be like loving Eminem because they can relate to that nigga, you know?
Right.
I got burnt down on even his good albums because of the white boys I used to chill with. You know, they had the best weed, so we fucking with them niggas, and they would play him on the blunt ride like crazy. I'm like, nigga, throw that shit out there. Put some mob people in there. So like, I love M. I love M, but kind of burnt out on those albums.
Well, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I can't even listen to Marshall Mathers LP.
Same. Like, I can listen to Slim Shady LP. Don't get me wrong.
Same here.
Yeah, I'm not burnt out on that.
Me neither.
But I feel like even with some of his best works, there's still some noticeable flaws that I can't even just get past myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even with Infinite too, like there was some flaws as hell. Like, a lot of flaws with the album.
That album is so overrated.
You think
It
so?
is. I like it. I like it, but I understand where Mike is coming from with that.
Yeah, I don't like the sound quality, and I love the track Infinite, but I think Slim Shady and Marshall Mathers are fucking 1,000 times better than that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Maxine is my shit though. I love Maxine.
Yeah, Maxine is dope. Open mic. It's
Yes.
okay. It's okay is my shit.
Oh
It's
yes.
so dark, son.
The Slim Shady EP is fire.
Yeah,
Oh.
that shit is dope.
To be
Even
honest,
released that.
if he would have remastered Infinite, I would definitely buy it. But I know he's not going to do it.
Right.
That fucked hard.
Like that word.
I'm going to start saying that word now. Fucked hard. Like.
Back in pack time.
Shit.
Man.
And if you people are sensitive about mental issues, I'm going to say fuck tart for people who are sensitive about that.
It's funny you say that, right? 'Cause some nigga on that Aaliyah video, right?
Oh
You said
no,
what?
no.
I mentioned, you know, because my cousin's boyfriend owes me like $88 and shit.
Uh-huh.
And Steven knows the story. Tryin knows the story. Like, I lended it to him and he ain't pay it back. He said he can't because he has PayPal fucked up and his big excuse. But my little brother said the nigga bought a $90 game in Madden. So like, and
Oh, hell.
and I fucking disowned him. So I brought up how, because Holly is my cousin's name. She got me in Aaliyah.
Right.
And I said I was tight with my cousin, but fuck her faggot ass boyfriend. And someone in the comments was like, I love the video, great review, but I don't like what you said faggot. And I'm like, wow, this dude gotta be. You know, I just blocked that nigga.
You're a friend in the gay people, Mike.
They can eat a dick. Well, they don't have no problem doing that anyway. No, gays, but come on, man, PC ass niggas. When I grew up saying faggot, it wasn't even to like talk about gay people. It meant that nigga was whack or he's a bitch nigga.
Yep.
They gave Eminem the same type of heat when he did that on for Marshall Mathers LP.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, Eminem was offending people left and right, but y'all over here cool with it, but y'all not cool with Public Enemy talking about civil rights? Okay.
Right.
But speaking of, I have a similar story I want to tell y'all.
Yeah.
So, Steven, remember that song I sent you called Measurements?
Yeah.
So, I played it for this girl, right? And then she said she liked it, but she was offended by it. Because I said a line that said, I want to make you feel like a woman like Sojourner, but I'd rather make you chant like your name was Tina Turner. And she was all like, I kind of felt some type of way with that. Because, you know, Sojourner Truth is like a civil rights icon.
Right.
But I was like, but at the same time, I'm just bigging up Sojourner Truth. It's like a metaphor and shit like that. I'm not degrading them and shit like that.
Right.
But then she's like, oh, well, it needs a trap beat too. I was like, get the fuck out of here. A trap beat.
Wow.
That's some of the most degrading music out there is trap. So what the fuck is she talking about?
And guess how old she was? Homegirl was 35 years old and shit. Offended by that shit.
Wow.
Then she talking about she don't want to see me no more. Cause I accused her of stealing some shit.
Why it was?
That's what I'm saying though. Cause I was like, why? When you the only one who got an attitude about that shit. If you didn't steal it, you didn't steal it.
Right.
Yeah, Reg be fucking the Cougars. Man. That's what's up.
You gotta put us on, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit, man. Shit.
I don't know, man. I was 22. I fucked a 35-year-old, son.
Hey, what's the oldest you would what's the oldest woman you would get with?
Oldest woman. Well, at one point it used to be up to 52, but I kind of lowered my standards a little bit. No woman older than 40, with no kids, no crazy ex-husbands and shit.
And good luck with that.
Yeah, because these past couple of months, I've met some cougars. Their husbands are getting at me because of the fact that they want to talk to me,
Oh
and I'm just like, you should get at your wife because I'm just over here minding my own business and shit, basically.
Right.
Old niggas getting that red, son.
That's right. Like, stay away from my wife, bro. Some real shit. Like, dog, what the fuck? I don't even know y'all married in the first place.
Homeowners and shit.
He's a homewrecker, son.
Shit. Like, on some real shit.
Crazy, man. Destroying family. What's wrong with you, man?
I don't even know, man. Like, I don't even fucking know anymore. Like, I be attracting the weirdest. Like, I'm grateful that I got what I got. I'm grateful for that.
Right.
But at the same time, if you know your wife's a hoe, why you getting mad at me? Like, really though, talk about your wife does this all the time. Well, what does that say about you, sir?
Pretty much.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, your wife's a hoe, but you mad at me and shit.
Yo.
That's pathetic for real. Like, how you gonna?
Jesus Christ, man.
Your wife is giving me discounts in the express line. What the hell's up with you?
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
Yes, yo.
Shit. Then one girl gonna tell me that I'm sexually harassed. Talking about I feel sexually harassing her because I tell her she look cute. Talking about, oh, you're sexually harassing and shit. Like, what?
Wow.
Like, I'm now getting accused of sexual harassment. Like, what the fuck?
The last thing you need right now.
Exactly.
You look cute. Wow. How the fuck is that harassing, yo? That's crazy.
Then she's gonna tell her friend. She's gonna tell her friend that I was sexually harassing her and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Wow.
That's crazy, man.
And I told her friend exactly what I said, and she was like, "Okay, she's bullshit."
Right.
And she gave me her number too.
Okay, you got something good out of that. Hopefully she's not trying to set you up, though.
But then I heard she got 5 kids.
Oh God.
Oh.
Hey man, I've
done
it before. I fucked a girl with 6 chicks, so 6 kids. So.
6 kids?
Yeah.
Were you trying to make a 7th one?
Nah, she had a two pack, so. But I strapped up though. She was like, yo, I don't fuck with no condom. Like, nah.
Yeah, that's not true. That's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie. Wow.
No, she said she doesn't like condoms, is what I was trying to say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't like condoms.
Why?
I'm like, huh?
I said we can see why.
Yeah.
Damn. Kids?
Did y'all ever get burned before? I never did. Thank fucking
Nah.
Y'all ever get burned?
Hell no. Thank God for that.
Yeah, I know.
No.
My best friend that I always mention on the show, Ray, is doing a bid right now. He got burned one time. That was back in like 03. And he told me like he woke up, took a piss, and it felt like he was pissing out razor blades.
Oh.
Ooh.
Like,
Wow.
God damn. Hell yeah, man.
What the
Fuck all
That's
that.
that's one of my biggest fears.
I fucked my girl a lot of times, but I never got burned, thank God.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise.
For real.
Have y'all ever had a girl that accused you of being a father of a kid or some shit?
I did.
Oh no, thank God.
I did.
You did.
Man.
She didn't. She didn't accuse me. It was just like she was pregnant and then she had an abortion.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I know how Mike feels about that, but I didn't want to because she had other kids. We wasn't together, so.
I love
man.
What you say, Mike?
So I love pussy, man. Love
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh
Pussy
man.
makes the world go round.
Hell yeah.
They also make your life miserable.
You ain't lying about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nigga Steven. Hell yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Like niggas would be doing anything for some pussy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. These niggas are fucking desperate simp niggas out here, son. Like,
Yeah.
sad.
Shit.
Niggas leaving their addresses on bitches' pages and phone
Right.
numbers. Niggas is crazy out here. And the most you're gonna get is a like, yo. The bitch ain't gonna talk to you, nigga. Like,
Trolling
And
bitches
taking
pages and
model
shit.
pics and shit. Fucking
yeah.
crazy.
Niggas be on Instagram acting like models or some shit.
Mhm. They're making
So
themselves all important and shit.
Mm.
Yo, fellas, I'm gonna call it now. I'm fucking tired, but I'm off tomorrow, so definitely if you guys want to do another
yeah, I
show,
want to do it tomorrow. I'll do one tomorrow, though.
Word.
I
I'll
don't get
probably
paid.
join.
I'm trying to kill time. You know,
Huh?
I don't get paid till Friday, so I'm trying to kill some time. You know what I mean?
Well, no doubt. We respect
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. If I do join tomorrow, probably in the afternoon before 5 o'clock. So I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah, no doubt.
No doubt, brother.
Yeah, because I'm about to get ready to go to work in a couple of minutes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna stay on the chat for a little bit more.
No doubt.
All right.
All right, fellas. I'll see you on the flip side. Chat has been
All right.
real. I'll be
All
easy.
right.
Peace.
Nice to you.
Peace.
Good night.
That was funny. That was
Yeah.
funny.
A lot of fucktards, I'm telling you, man.
Or
But yeah, also, let's see what's going on. So this whole, I'm just gonna put it out there, shit like that. That I feel like by the end of this year, Nicki Minaj is gonna lose her fan base.
I agree.
Oh, y'all saw the video of Azalea Banks crying at Wild 'N Out.
I didn't see
nah,
that.
man.
She was crying.
Yeah, because DC Young Fly talked about Nick Cannon is so petty because he couldn't get Cardi to come, so he got Azalea Banks,
Oh
and
shit!
they're calling her ugly and shit.
Wow. Well, she shouldn't have been on there then. I mean, if you're gonna be on that show, you gotta know what to expect.
Right, you gotta actually be relevant.
Yeah.
Because I can't even name one song Azalea Banks did.
Me neither.
Nah, me either. Yo, that bitch crazy.
Like she's up there with Jay Electronica.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Mike, did you watch that movie, bro?
Nah, I gotta finish watching it. I watched it up to, like I said, the part with Jill Scott. Like she meets him at not meets, but she goes to that school or whatever.
Yeah, the
The
college.
little class, the poetry
Right.
class. Yeah.
Okay.
What movie?
It's called
Love some shit.
Love Beats and Rhymes, and it's starring Azalea Banks, and the RZA directed it. It's with Joe Scott. Method Man has a cameo. I think Jen is in it. Loaded Lux, I believe, or Murder Mook. One of them is in it.
Is it
And
on?
she plays. It's on Netflix. She plays a like she's an artist, and she's trying to get signed, but her mom won't let her get a recording deal until she finishes school. So she goes to college to take this course in poetry, and Jill Scott is the professor. But Jill Scott, she doesn't like, she hates her off the bat because she's a rapper. She doesn't consider rap and poetry the same thing. So
Interesting.
she doesn't like her in her class, and they start to clash heads or whatever. But it's deeper. You have to watch the movie because it's deeper than just that. You know what I'm saying? But she basically teaches Azalea Banks' character like how to do poetry in the right way. Because the way that she was doing it when she got to the class, like she was rapping and Jill Scott was, the professor was like, well, she doesn't consider rapping poetry. You know what I'm saying? So she like the right way to write a poem and how to say it, in front of the class or whatever. And they do like spoken word night, and Common is the host of that event.
Of course
And
he is.
you know,
Yeah.
she falls in love, like she falls in love while she's there, but the guy that she's in love with, he also has been messing around with the professor, with Joe Scott.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, so it's like a love triangle type of thing going on, and yeah, it was good. It was a good movie though. But RZA directed it, and I think he did the score for the film too.
That kind of reminds me of Brown Sugar a little bit. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's like a little bit like that.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie. I love that movie.
Yeah. But she basically like she was in a group because Denzel Washington's son from Black Klansman and Ballers, he
Yeah.
plays her boyfriend, and they have like a little Fugees type of group because like two guys and a girl, and
Oh wow.
they're starting to they're like underground. There's like an underground rap group, and they were doing like boom bap hip hop, and then like they started doing what was trendy out now. So they start doing the trap shit, and she doesn't like it. So she kind of like stops fucking with them to do her own solo career stuff. But it's like she's still like wants them to get signed and wants them to succeed. So she's like working on her solo stuff and still like dealing with them, but she's trying to get them to go back to their original style of rap. But they want to do like what's popping right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was a good movie.
What's the name of it?
Love, Beats, and Rhymes.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely watch that tomorrow. Definitely.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Bet.
Yeah.
But I feel like Disney's gonna buy Netflix in the future, low key.
Oh yeah. That's the reason why they made the deal with Fox, because they felt like their competition was Netflix.
Right. So Love Beats and Rhymes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Daria Banks and Joe Scott and I forgot the light skinned dude that's playing her boyfriend in it. You know, they got like a lot of cameos. Like Common is in it, Method Man is in it. You know, Jen is in it.
True.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out though. Well, I'm actually about to like get ready to go get some sleep. I got to go to wake up in the morning. So
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow and shit.
All right.
Reggie, funny ass
Peace.
niggas.
Yeah, man.
Peace, y'all.
Peace, bro.
Yeah.
Funny, man. I was dying. Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
with memoirs and shit, though.
Yeah.
52. I thought he was gonna say like 30 something. That's too old for me, man.
Word, man. Dog, like oh my God, that was one of the greatest experiences I ever had, though. You know what I mean? That's like top 5 best pussy I ever had.
Right.
Was a cougar, son.
Cool.
Hell yeah. That happened when me and Max Tasha broke up. It happened in like 2007, like late 2007.
Right.
Before I got with my, my ex Amanda and shit. Before that, boy, that pussy was so good, bro. Like, God damn.
You remember this right now?
Yeah. I got some pre-cum going, son.
Oh my God.
God damn.
Crazy.
You tell like a T.I. is, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, son. Like, my ex, like Melissa, was fucking nuts. Like, I can't even tell her stories about my life because she'll probably look up the bitch. Like, she looked up the bitch one time, yo. I'm like, this bitch is crazy, yo. Like, so glad I'm out of that. Fuck all that, yo.
For real. You know, sometimes you can't be friends with your ex. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell no. It don't work, man. It don't work. I thought it was going to work because it held it down for a couple of months, but fuck all that.
Yeah.
Edgar says, what's your thoughts on Smoke Dizza and Pete Rock album, Don't Smoke Rock? I think it's a modern classic, personally. I agree, Edgar. Love
Yeah,
that.
love that album.
Don't
You know,
sleep on Azalea Banks, y'all. She's talented. No, fuck her.
I never listened to her.
I heard one song I thought was absolute trash.
I think she acted good in the film. Maybe she should become an actress, full time. But I don't listen to her music.
What's your thoughts on Stevie J? I think he's a good producer, but
Mhm.
I don't fuck with that dude personally.
He was a good producer. What's
Yeah.
what's the last shit he did?
Keyword was yeah.
Yeah, I think Love and Hip Hop made him look like a clown. Like
Yeah,
people
I mean,
they like now they look at him like he's just like a joke. You know what I'm saying? You know.
that gets funny as fuck, yo. He's like, "What's the band Weezer just reviewing that album?" That's funny, cause
I ain't,
Weezer got those geeky ass voices.
oh, Weezer.
Yeah, he said, "Was Weezer just reviewing that album?"
Yeah,
He's making fun of
that shit
what?
was crazy, yo. Like, how do you review an album in just 2 minutes? Like any album, I don't care if it was whack. I still would have like a whole bunch of shit to say.
Oh,
Then,
cool. It's like
you know what I
I
mean?
reviewed Revival, and it was like a fucking 30-minute video.
Right.
You know?
You know. And that's how I know like niggas like him. They're not real to the culture, and they don't. He ain't listen to that album. He just like skim through the shit.
Or
You know.
KRD said Millhouse or Uter.
Neither.
Who's Uter?
I don't know. I know
Millhouse from the
Melhouse was from the Simpsons.
yeah.
I don't know the other dude.
KRD, who's Uter, brother? I don't know who the fuck Uter is. Yeah, man. Friday needs to get here fast. Like the end of the month, I'm always in a fucking bind. You know?
Right. I feel
Hate
you.
that shit. Hate that shit.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
Or gotta get some money, my nigga. I can't wait till Friday.
You know?
Still gonna pre-order 2K19 because
Yeah.
the tradition. you
Right. Of course.
know?
Of course.
Yeah.
You mean the WWE or NBA?
The WWE joint. The NBA I'm gonna get too.
Okay.
I haven't played it in a long time. My little brother gets it all the time.
I heard the LeBron edition is $100.
That's what my little brother got.
I ain't buying that shit. Definitely not
oh
for
yeah.
LeBron.
Oh
Fuck
yeah.
all
Suck my
that.
dick. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Uter is a German kid who always flirts with Lisa. Yeah, see, I don't remember that nigga, man. I gotta watch Simpsons again.
Was that in the early seasons?
And I have the Simpsons on DVD, but
Yeah.
I gotta watch that. I think I remember that little nigga. I don't know. I go with Millhouse off
No, no,
memory. Yeah.
I haven't watched The Simpsons in years, yo. Like I used to watch the early seasons, but in recent time, like I only used to watch like the Halloween episode, and that was it.
By like the late '90s, I stopped fucking with them.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
12 viewers at 1:50 in the morning. Thank y'all for being in here.
That's appreciated.
Yeah. We just bullshitting. I'm really excited for the Vinny Paz, the paint collector. Really
Yes.
excited for that.
Yeah.
Every time Vinny has a solo coming out, I get excited.
Dope.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that mine this year was fire too. That the what is it? The something in the abyss. I forgot.
Right. Is that gonna be on your list of at the end of 2018?
It might. It might. Yeah. I'm picking 25 albums because there've been a lot that came out this year.
Yeah.
Jules or Uptown Saturday Night. Oh, great, great, great
Jules.
combination right there. Yeah, D. I love both of them. Both from 1997. I go with Jewels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely go with Jewels.
Uh-huh.
But Uptown Saturday Night is fire, man.
Definitely.
Gucci Suede and Sonny Chiba, that back and forth
Yeah, man.
rhyming, the unique way of doing it, man.
For sure.
Big fan of them. The whole 70s steez, that's fire.
Right. Yeah. I think you want to do the Eminem discography tomorrow?
I'll ask if they're ready for it. You know, they're probably gonna say that I listen to the albums. I don't really have to listen to shit.
Has he listened to the Muggs album yet?
Reg did. I don't know if
Reg.
Steven took any notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
How would you guys feel? No, hold on. I skipped the question. Which album had better sequencing, 2001 or Blackout? 2001, in my opinion.
Had better sequencing?
Yeah, like better like soundtrack, like how the sequencing of the album with like the tracks,
Right. Right.
hits and all that.
Well, yeah, Dre was always like ahead of his time with the way he did his album. So, like him and Teddy Riley, to me, they were always like sonically, for some reason they were always like sonically better than Dre.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
How would you guys feel about if Vinny Paz and Mayhem Lorenz did an album together? I think that would sound great. Oh hell yeah.
That'd be dope. A different
That'd be
pairing,
dope.
you know.
Oh yeah.
That'd be hot.
Dan Williams. Go ahead.
I'm surprised that Action Bronson hasn't done anything with Vinny Paz yet.
He hasn't, to my knowledge. I'm trying to think. He hasn't. I don't think so. No.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because Vinny always works with the up and coming raw niggas.
Right.
Like on his last album, he had Conway on that.
Right.
Cornerstone of the Cornerstone, and that shit is retarded. Darren Williams asked, "What artists are y'all waiting to drop some shit?"
That's a good question.
I'm waiting on that Tanner Talk from Benny's studio album.
There's a lot, I want to hear what Redman comes out with. I want to hear Busta's new album.
Yeah, Busta. I'm waiting on that.
Yeah. There's a lot of people.
I'm waiting on Axe. They're a trio from Ohio. They signed Imagine Ninja Entertainment. That album's gonna be fire. Waiting on that. Waiting on that Vinny.
Right.
Jude 800. Yeah, I agree.
I don't even know who's coming out in the next couple of months. Like other than Busta and the Griselda and stuff, I don't know who else is dropping stuff.
Yeah, me either, yo.
Like back
Jude
in the
says.
day, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I mean, like back in the day when we had release dates and you could look forward to who was coming out. We don't have that no more. So it's like people just drop shit whenever.
Yeah, man, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that. It's like tomorrow somebody will drop an album, we didn't even hear about it.
Yeah, man. Loved your game discography breakdown a while back. Thanks you, Jude. I put my heart and soul into that shit. Can't wait for the podcast episode in the future. One of the most underrated mainstream artists, without a doubt. His discography is very consistent. Yes, I agree.
I agree.
Die hard game fan. Jude.
I remember when I used to look in the paper like for when the seasons change and
Yes.
when fall, when fall came in, and then like you look in the paper and it had like all the fall movies and albums coming out. They
Yeah,
don't do
like in
that.
the Best Buy papers and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, they don't do that no more.
I did that all the time.
You know what I mean? And we could, and you would like write it on your calendar, like, yo, like November you got Redman and Method Man dropping. You got December you got this one dropping.
I
Yeah,
used to write on the calendar too, man. That's crazy.
yeah. They don't do that no more. It's like for whatever reason, it's like people just drop whatever.
I was a hip hop nerd, B.
Yeah. You know what?
Lunatic. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know what I would do? I would like in the mid 90s, like I would when a big hip hop album came out, I would
Yeah,
always like get the Daily News, the New York Daily News or New York Times, and I would read in the section, like the entertainment section, like the reviews for these albums coming out, and then I would I had emailed one of the editors, one of that wrote an article, but it was back when Stankonia had came out, and when Stankonia came out, I read the review, and he said it wasn't a great album. This was a Jim Farber from the New York Daily News. He said it wasn't a. Well, I used to read his reviews, and I used to feel like he gave short reviews also, and I'm like, there's no way in hell you listen to this whole album and you could say it was a lukewarm album or it wasn't good. So what I did was, back when the internet first started, he gave out his email. I actually emailed him about that album review, and he got
yeah,
back to me. And he told me himself that he personally listens to all of those albums and he writes the reviews after. But I don't, some of them they don't actually take the time to listen to the album and take it all in. It's like they just skim through the album and then they just write whatever.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why
Skim through the shit.
I used to cut out. Yeah, I used to cut out the album articles and save them. And then when I buy the album and I listen to it myself, I'll be like, I compare, what I thought about it to their review about it. And I was like, and many albums I did this for, like All Eyes on Me, and the Fuji Score albums, albums like that, and it's just like, and comparing their reviews in the newspaper, and then compare like the Source magazine reviews or whatever,
Yeah,
and that's what I would do. And I was like, well, they were wrong about this album.
word, man. Diehard fan of Stankonia. I don't care what no one says. I love Stankonia.
That was a great album.
KRD says Lunatic Music from the Loonies or 40 Days, 40 Nights exhibit. I'll say 40 Days, 40 Nights.
What was the other one?
Lunatic Music from the Loonies.
Oh yeah. The Exhibit album was great, definitely.
Yeah. Darren said Rick Ross discography breakdown. I'm fucking down, man. I'm a Rick Ross fan.
Definitely. Now you know what's funny about that? In the beginning, I liked Port of Miami and I
True.
liked, and then like when he had the beef with 50, I kind of like tuned him out because I felt like 50 just made him look like he took that L when he was battling 50. Like with the sex tape with the was it his baby mama or whatever that she made.
Crazy
And,
shit like that.
and like 50 took out shopping at the Gucci store and all that shit. He lost that battle with 50, but he he was actually still making great music at that time when Deeper Than Rap came out and the Trill album. And I got back into him when Teflon Don came out. Like to me that was a classic, and I feel like that to me that's his best album in his discography.
I
But
agree.
you know what I'm saying, yeah, like I love Ross, but I mean I feel like he tries too much to be like Big. I think he's trying to be like the modern day Biggie, and I don't feel like he have the balls to battle to be on Big's level.
That's Puffy though. I don't think he's trying to do that. My personal opinion.
Right. Yeah. Because like on the Mastermind album, like Puffy gave him the Biggie song to rhyme over the was it no what the name of that joint that he rhymed on, the joint from Life After Death, You're
Can
Nobody Till
nobody
Somebody
tell?
Kills You.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Puffy granted him that instrumental to use. You know what I'm saying? And Puffy had a group with him, the Bugatti Boys, but they never came out with anything. You know,
I'm trying to. Ross Harley would do that with us. She's a Ross fan too.
Oh yeah, that'll be dope.
Where is Ross
So
Harley at?
do that like that. We got to do that like at early, like 12 noon someday.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck Ross is. He still hasn't answered my message about the fucking, you know who. I'm not gonna say, but yeah, I don't know where the fuck he is.
I feel you.
What else? AZ discography breakdown. AZ has like 3 good albums. I don't like a lot of his stuff, man.
I disagree. I think a lot of his albums are underrated because he is a slept on. I think he's the most slept on from New York to me. You know what I'm saying? But
his production though, that's the problem. After the first 2,
I love nobody talks about the fan mail, the Asiatic album. Nobody talks about the AWOL album.
I love that, but AWOL, it's okay. It's not that great, my opinion.
Okay, the Gold, Oil, and Diamonds album was a decent album. Nobody talks about that album.
He's too nice to have a mediocre discography. That's my opinion.
He's too nice.
He's too nice. He's too nice on the mic. He's too ill, man. He needs better shit.
I mean, to me, I feel like he could get on any beat and kill it, though.
Of course, but he should have better production. That's just my thing. Like, Do or Die, Piece of a Man are bona fide classics. In my opinion.
Right. But the thing with AZ, yes, I agree. But the thing with AZ is like he's the type of artist that he doesn't need to go on and get the big name producers for his albums like all the time. Because he's had like
big name producer. He needs some good quality beats. He don't have that. My personal opinion.
So if you have you listened to like the Gold, Oil, and Diamonds album?
The only album I didn't hear. I heard everything else. I hit 9 Lives and AWOL, all that shit. I heard all that.
So you didn't like 9 Lives. You didn't like the AWOL album.
Okay, not Wax. Okay, right. Not mind blowing. Like the albums that I love is Do or Die, Piece of a Man, and Asiatic.
Okay. Yeah, those are great albums, but I'll listen to all his albums and I feel like a lot of them were slept on because of no promotion and he didn't have like the hottest producers on there or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like he has a solid discography, but it's very slept on because of him not being promoted like out there like that.
To me, it's not about that. It's about the music. I think I know what you're saying definitely, but. Right. I think he should have better production for me, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Michael C said, I remember albums. Go ahead.
I definitely feel like he's the most slept on from New York. The most slept on rap artist.
Oh, definitely. Mega Montana too, man.
Yes. Definitely. Him too. Cormega, definitely.
Michael says, I remember albums used to come out on Tuesday. Yeah, man. I remember that.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes they would put them out like the mom and pop stores would get albums early, so they would put it out like the Friday before the Tuesday. Like when I got when Redman's Malpractice came out, I got it the Friday before the Tuesday came out.
I know a lot of heads that used to do that shit. I never did it, Fortunately.
Even with AZ's when the 9 Lives album came out, I got that the Friday before it came out on the Tuesday. Just to have it in my hands, a physical copy, and listen to it early, and I thought it was a dope album.
One word. OC or Cormega? This question been asked so many fucking times.
OC.
Shit, that's tough. I love them both. I'm going OC.
Should we do it? Would you do a battle of the LPs with them, with OC against Mega?
Yeah, like Jewels of the Realness or something. Right. Yeah, that'd be dope. I did a battle of LPs, you cocksucker. Stop sleeping on Word Life versus Jewels. It's a good episode. Some people like that shit, so yeah.
I gotta see that one.
Yeah.
Those to me are like his best albums in his career.
I agree. I didn't hear Bon Appetit or whatever the fuck, but I love Trophies. Trophies is ridiculous.
Yes. Definitely.
One of my favorite albums of 2012, hands down, yo.
Yeah,
2012
that
was a
was a
great year.
solid album. Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Apollo Brown to me, like any albums that he's done with people has been solid. Whether it was the Blasphemy album with Razcast or the Trophies album with OC or the Easy Truth with Sky Zoo, all of his albums were great to me. You know,
The Carter 2 of the
and
documentary.
I think if he can work
Okay.
with like,
Go ahead.
I was saying like I think if for Apollo Brown, if he can like work with an old school artist, I could definitely see him working with like LL Cool J, like for a whole album. You know, like something different that you wouldn't expect from L.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like the melodic, tracks. I think him and L could make like a solid album. Or AZ.
Yeah, man, that'd be fire, wouldn't it? AZ and Apollo Brown.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think AZ
man.
could work with any.
Hell yeah. That'd be fire, AZ and Apollo Brown.
Yes.
Just some more questions here.
What was the last question? The game and who?
The Carter 2 of the documentary.
The first one?
Yeah, documentary 1, yeah, 2005.
The documentary.
Documentary for me too, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love that album. That's classic.
Organized Confusion's Fudge Fudge or Leaders in the New School's Sob Story. Fudge Fudge for me.
I love Sub Story.
Yeah, Fudge Fudge.
Like you know what's crazy? Like to me, that Sob Story track, I felt like it was kind of out of place on that album. Like with all other like, because most of their songs were like real, energetic and rambunctious or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, and kind of like how Busta Rhymes style is, and I felt like the Sob Story song was like more melodic, more like toned down. It was kind of out of place on that album.
Yeah, man, it's a dope song.
But I
too.
love that. I love that song. Yeah, definitely.
Uptown Anthem or Puncture Buck to get beat down. Jesus.
Ooh. Oh damn! I
Uptown
don't know. That's a
Anthem.
good battle right there, Mike. That's a good battle right there, Mike.
Oh hell yeah, man. We got
Beat down because like that was what was that 90, 92, 93? 93?
the back of this in Garbage Trust is 92, but that's 93.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it was they were on some real street shit on that song.
I love that song too.
Love that.
Part of my fucking childhood. I remember that shit.
Yeah. That song has been played in like commercials and movies everywhere.
Beat down a bitch nigga anthem right there.
It was a different sound for them. I mean, like after Grand Pooba left, and they took more of like a harder edge with that single.
All that shit. Love the video too.
There wasn't on no wake up shit or no slow down shit, with that song.
Slow down. That's just fire too.
Yeah.
I got Wild Cowboys recently. So glad I have that. Fucking love that album.
I never did get that one. I only bought the single. I bought the Stages and Lights. I had that on a cassette single.
Yeah, that's dope. And that's out of print, so I was lucky I had it.
Yes, classic, man.
Quick is the name, or No One Can Do It Better by DOC. Jesus.
Quick is the name.
I gotta go. No One Can Do It Better. I gotta go. I love Quick is the name though. What a great album that is. Speaking of Quick, I was bumping Rhythmism last night. Fucking love that.
Yes.
1998. Love that.
Dope albums.
Hell yeah.
I think all his albums in the 90s were solid.
Quick, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Quick is the name, or no one can do it better by DLC. Already answered that. My bad. Capone Noriega is Queens or Mob Deep Streets Raise Me. Shit, that's tough.
I like the Capone Noriega on Queens joint.
Yeah, I gotta go with that, man.
Yeah, that's from the reunion album.
I love the reunion.
Solid, underrated,
That's freshman year in high school, man. Yo, don't wanna fuck with us.
underrated album.
Now for them pesos. All the real niggas are bumping that.
Love that album.
What's your guys' top 5 hip hop album covers, and what's your top 5 classic rock and heavy metal album covers? Isn't it? Yo, Edgar, you're the shit, bro. I love his questions, V.
Yeah.
Top 5. Go ahead.
Top 5 hip hop album covers.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta think about that one.
And then top 5 classic rock and heavy metal album covers of all time. I'll give you mine off the top of my head. Hip hop. Let's see. I hear people talk about the artwork here with shit, but I love it. Snoop Doggy Dogg, Doggy Style.
Nice.
Grass covers here.
I would say Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders. I love that album.
Yeah, it's dope.
That's a hard one, yo.
I gotta go Enter the 36 Chambers. I gotta go that. Let's see. I gotta go Delta Funky Homo Sapien. No Need for Alarm. I love that. Comic books type shit. Love that.
With him got with the boombox and all that.
Yeah, with the Hyro sticker on the boombox.
Yes. That's how I have my boombox with all the stickers on them.
That's fire. That's dope, man. There's probably so many that are fire that I'm not thinking of. I gotta go with you, Tribal. I gotta go Midnight.
Yes, love that album cover.
Yeah. And the last one for me for hip hop would be just taking on top of my fucking dome piece, man. It's hard, man. So many fucking albums out there, man. Like
for real.
Jesus Christ. I go Redman, There's a Dark Side, paying tribute to one of my favorite albums of all time, Maggot Brain. So yeah.
Great album cover.
Yeah.
I love the Black Sunday album cover by Cypress.
Oh, so dark. Yeah.
Love that. The dark illustration. I love that.
It's tough.
It is. And I'm thinking back to like the 80s and album covers from back then and shit too. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Man. I got two. I don't know.
I'm gonna hit niggas off. Go ahead.
Do the rock list while I think about the others.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Okay. Metal and Rock, I gotta go Black Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. It's such an evil cover. Got the dude. He looks like he's dying from an illness. His family surrounded him on the back cover. Then on the front cover, it's demons and shit all tearing him apart. That's fucking amazing. I gotta go that. What else? I gotta go Death, Leprosy, 88. The leprosy victim on the cover and shit. Ed Repka, amazing artist. Shit, I gotta go Megadeth, rest in peace. Love that shit. 3. Gotta go Master of Puppets, Metallica, that's so fucking iconic. And I gotta go. Let's see. That's tough too, man. There's a lot of iconic album covers, man. Shit. I mind you on a fucking blank. I gotta go, fuck. Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny. That shit's fire.
So
Oh yeah.
I
Juvenile on
love
Fire. Oh, go ahead.
I love the Organized Confusion was it what's the name of the album with Stress on it?
Stress, the Extinction
Yeah,
Agenda. That one.
yeah. I
Yeah.
love the album cover. I like the illustration for that. And the P Rock and Steel Smooth, the main ingredient album cover.
Love that.
Them in the basement. I love that.
Yeah. That SP 1200 on the back and all that.
Yes. And they had like the stacks of records and shit.
Yeah.
Um I used to stare at that poster like all the time, like when the album was coming out.
Oh hell
And
yeah.
they had the poster up at the record store. I used to stare at that poster for like a long time. Yo. You know what I'm saying? Because
Love.
like when you look at the album cover, like and then you see the album title, you kind of like at least for me, I would look at the album title and the cover and try to like almost like predetermine what the album's gonna sound like when it come out.
That's dope, man.
You know what I'm saying? So when I see like an album cover like for Ready to Die or for you know Illmatic, I would like try to like get like a sense of how that album's gonna sound when it drops. You know what I'm saying? But you never can tell until you actually hear it. You
I
know?
got a question for you, Troy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, my favorite album of all time, hands fucking down, is Ready to Die.
Yes.
That album means so much to me. So I want to know because you get a couple of years on me.
Right.
How was it like when Ready to Die came out? Like, how was it like? Like, do you remember
Yeah, I remember everything. I remember the day when I went to the store. I went to the store on a Saturday. I believe Ready to Die came out in September. I think it was like
yeah,
maybe
September 13th or
yeah,
some shit?
right.
Yeah.
And what they did was like Puffy, he had both Ready to Die and Craig Mack's first album I believe it was like a week or 2 weeks apart from each other in September. And
Yeah.
I went to the record store back to back. You know, I went to the record store where I would go to the mall and we'd go shopping, like me and my mom or whatever would go shopping. And I went to the record store when Craig Mack dropped, and then I went back to the record store like a week or two later when Ready to Die dropped, and I bought it. And both of those albums were, they captured the sound in New York in '94, and I remember the buzz for Ready to Die was huge. It was just like the buzz for Get Rich or Die Trying, like when we talked about earlier, and the radio stations were playing different songs. I mean, being in high school at that time, like people were like debating, well, what the next single should be, or what the next video should be from the album, and it was huge. You know what I'm saying? And Juicy was out, Big Papa had just dropped. You know what I'm saying? And it was. I remember listening to the album for the first time. And I was like, yo, like this shit is banging. You know what I'm saying? Like the production from Primo and Mo B, and you know what I'm saying? Like everything, every track on there was hot, and Biggie was killing it lyrically, and it was an album. I'm like, that was definitely like my favorite, like one of my favorite albums of all time, and definitely for '94. And '94 was a great year. You know what I'm saying? Like we talked about summer '94 when the Warren G album came out, and Gravediggers had just came out, and Aaliyah had just came out, and those albums in '94, those are the albums I still play to this day in 2018. And I remember like even for like I remember like most of the time, like I can remember where I was when I bought those albums. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like lasting memories that stay stuck in your head forever. And you can remember when you first heard Ready to Die, or when you first heard Doggy Style or The Chronic. Yeah, that's definitely like a great album, and like Illmatic, and all those albums were great. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I remember when Ready to Die came out.
Hell yeah. Did you ever see Big or meet Big?
I saw Biggie in '96, the same Hoodstock concert, because
Oh shit.
it was an all day event. So like that was like the hip hop version of Woodstock for us. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
dope.
unfortunately, it ended in a stampede because when Wu-Tang got on stage, they were the last to perform, and niggas pull out their guns and started shooting in Harlem. So everybody
Jeez.
started running. It was people that got killed, people got hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't get caught in the stampede because I had my aunt used to work in Harlem, and we were at her job watching the concert. But after everything, we went home. But it was crazy out there. But yeah, Biggie and Bad Boy performed because he came out with Puffy and Total and Faith and Junior Mafia. Like they all performed that day. So that's the only time I got to see Big perform. He performed Juicy, and he did play his anthem. You know what I'm saying?
Play his anthem, get the crowd live, I bet.
Yes, and Total he did Can't You See with Total because they performed that, and Faith did You Used to Love Me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was great, and exactly how you see him on TV is exactly how he looked in person. Like he was tall, he was big. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know what I mean? Like he had his shades on, his Gucci shades or whatever, his Versace shades, and it was dope. That's the only time I got to see him. Him and Pun was on that concert too.
Pun was like Joe's hype man back then, right?
Yeah, back in he was known as Big Punisher, and they performed, he did Firewater with Fat Joe and Raekwon came out. Loved that, bro. He killed it. You know what I'm saying? But
I love Firewater.
Of course, back then, you didn't know like, he was gonna be a huge star later on. But yeah, I remember when Pun performed with Fat Joe and Raekwon.
That's dope, man.
And it's crazy. You had Aaliyah there, you had Biggie and Pun, and they all going down. You know what I mean?
That's so sad, man.
Yeah. But it was a great show. The Fugees opened up the show because they were the hosts.
God, that's an amazing lineup, bro.
I wish we had the internet back then. I would have posted all of those photos.
Hell yeah.
And the Fugees hosted the show. The Roots was the live band. They were like live music. Karis One was there. Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, AJ Blige. I don't even remember like everybody that was there because it was like an all day event. I think Black was there too, if I'm not mistaken.
Shit.
It was a lot of artists, yo. It was a lot of people, a lot of different artists, like from the West Coast and the East Coast, that was there, and I had a good time. It's like one of my favorite, concerts, ever, and that's the only time I got to see, Big Pun and Biggie and Aaliyah all in one place.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And unfortunately, the way that that's the only time I got to see Wu-Tang Clan live, like with all the members, because ODB was there too, and unfortunately, it ended bad, and that was like the first story on the news, like there was a stampede in Harlem, and rap concert, a free rap concert at that. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that ever, and it was just fucked up the way everything ended, but I had a great time though.
Hell yeah, that sounds fucking amazing, bro.
Definitely, you would have definitely loved that show.
Oh hell yeah, my nigga.
Yeah.
Juvenile on Fire or BG's Niggas in Trouble. I gotta go BG Niggas in Trouble. Better track of Fable and MJG in our lifetime. We started this, or Belly. We started this for me.
I didn't hear that one. I heard the More Glory album.
Yeah, the MJJ solo, right? MJG solo.
That's a slept on album.
I love that. That and Lost. Maybe both Lost is fire too, man.
Yes. The Suave House production on there was solid.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Nobody mentions and we gotta do something for him too. Nobody mentions 8 Ball and MJG.
Ball and G, we'll do something for them. Hell yeah.
For sure.
UGK's 316s of 8 Ball and MJG Crumb to Bricks. 316s off that motherfucking 94 album. Fuck, nigga. I got a bad memory sometimes, man. Marijuana became my motherfucking brain cells. Super tight. Yeah. Oh shit. Pac and Snoop are gaming 50. Jesus.
Gaming 50.
That's tough.
The Pac and Snoop, they did more than one song together, but I think clearly Two of America's Most Wanted is a hit.
I
So,
love that. But as a collective, I go Game and 50.
right.
Let's see, Ram Squad or Major Figures. I never heard of Ram Squad, my nigga.
I never heard of Ramsport album.
Major Figures, I know what they are. They was on before
Yeah.
Smack DVD drop, bro. There was this DVD called Shades of Hip Hop,
Right.
and I have that. It's an old DVD from '99. DVDs weren't even out in '99. I don't think they probably were early
Yeah.
production, probably. But
2000s
yeah,
it came out.
yeah. It was filmed in '99, but didn't come out to like the early 2000s. But
Right.
I got a DVD with them on it, Major Figures, and that's how I found out who Gilly the Kid was and stuff. So and they have an album too. I never even heard the album.
Yeah. I never listened to it.
Yeah, I don't really care about it, to be honest.
Right. Yeah.
Good questions, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Call it a night soon.
Yeah.
Can't wait till Friday, dog. Seriously.
I feel you.
Yeah, man. Jay-Z's Come and Get Me or DMX is The Professional? Oh, shit. I love Professional. Pop, 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 nigga.
The DMX one, that was on what? The Clue tape?
It probably was on the Clue tape, too, but I think it's and then it was X. That's on.
I don't remember that one.
That's fire. That's fucking dope as shit.
Come and get me. Come and get me. Yo, you know, I love the beat, the first beat for Come and Get Me, but when it switches up, I ain't really care for that beat.
Yeah, Volume 3 is slept on for me. I love Volume 3.
Yeah. And that to him, he was trying to like do like a Thriller album for that, but I didn't feel like it was Thriller.
Should I call it Thriller?
Yeah, like there's an MTV interview like when it came out back in was that 99?
Yeah.
There's an interview he did for MTV News and he was talking about like when he was recording the album, he was trying to make that like his Thriller album. I'm like, well, it clearly is not the No Thriller album.
No, that belongs to Reasonable Doubt or The Blueprint.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I feel like, you know, Volume 1 and Volume 2 were better.
I agree. Definitely.
You know? I don't know. I guess he was trying to come up with like 9 singles or some shit.
Oh,
you know?
Big Jay-Z fan, man. Jesus Christ. Backstage soundtrack or Rockefeller's Dream Team? I gotta go Dream Team, man.
Yeah, Dream Team. I haven't played that in years.
Oh, that one for PD Crack for that alone.
Yeah, one for PD Crack, and he had the Champions joint was the first one I heard because they were playing that on the mixtapes. That was like the first time. That was the first time Kanye rapped.
Yeah, man.
Kanye did the track, and they were playing. I love that song. You know, but I haven't played that. The label gave that to me. I haven't played it in years though. You know,
that's fire.
I almost forgot they made it. You know, when we was talking about rock the other night, and you said what was like the most. Somebody asked what was the most underrated Rockefeller release, and I said I think I said Bleak 456 was actually the Dream Team album to me.
Yeah, that shit's nuts.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah,
Jadakiss Blood Pressure or Styles P's Yo Fucked Up Now? Let's see. Blood Pressure, man.
Yeah, that was dope.
How can I forget We Can't Be Stopped as an album cover from Ghetto Boy? That shit's crazy. Real picture too.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's right. That's the one with Bushwick Bill going to the hospital?
Yeah, man.
His girlfriend shot him in the eye?
Yep.
That's crazy.
1991. That's a masterpiece. Yeah. I love We Can't Be Stopped, man. Great album.
He lost the eye because of his girlfriend.
Yep. He made her shoot him. Like he was getting all drunk off Everclear and shit. And
right. He attacked her though, like he was beating her with a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that was when it happened. Like that's what they said. Like he had chased her with a vacuum cleaner and like he was beating her, and she took the gun and shot him.
They fought over the gun apparently, and he shot. He
Yeah.
explained it all on an amazing song called "Ever So Clear" off
Right.
his 1992 album "Little Big Man," which I fucking love. Happy to have that.
Right. Allegedly, he beat her with a vacuum cleaner and she shot him with the gun.
Man, beat a bitch in a vacuum cleaner. That's crazy, man. If Reg was here, Reg would be dying. So.
I'm just trying to picture like how does a midget like him chase a chick around a house with a vacuum cleaner and you know what I mean? Like I don't get that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Uh, uh, best track on Straight Outta Cashville, Darren asked. Straight Outta Cashville is the closest thing you're gonna get to up there with the documentary and get you that Tryin. I love Straight Outta Cashville. My favorite song in it is hard. Black Gloves, probably. It's a tough choice. I love fucking the whole album, man.
I heard one of Young Buck's albums. I don't remember which one it was on G Unit though.
Yeah, Straight Outta Cashville is a classic. Got to revisit that, man.
Which one?
Yeah, 2004.
That's the one I heard. Yeah, I heard that
Yeah,
one. I don't remember it. I have to like go back and revisit that.
fire. KID said Gangstar's Militia remix of Wu-Tang's Windpipe. Fuck. Militia remix.
One pipe.
Windpipe off Belly soundtrack.
The 8 diagrams.
It's off the Belly soundtrack.
Do they have two different windpipe songs? Because there's one on the 8 diagrams. I think.
I don't know. I don't remember that. I remember 8 diagrams is so forgettable for me.
Might be getting confused with Windmill. My bad. Okay.
What part are you gonna go to?
Another track with something with winning it. Okay.
Yeah. That Belly shit is fire.
What the Belly's track?
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Gangstar's the Militia remix.
Oh, I love that. That was the one with Dub C and Rakim.
Is that the one off the
Pete Rock remix? Because there's two different remixes for that.
Yeah, I didn't hear that Rakim joint, man. I check that out.
That's on the greatest hits. With the full clip.
Yeah, I need to get full clip hard copy.
Yeah. It's Rakim and Dub C on the remix. But Pete Rock did another remix for it though. Like him and Lost Professors are the only two producers to do like remixes for Gangstar.
Yeah. I want to watch some TV and go to sleep if I can. So we back tomorrow, y'all.
Yeah.
You know, with Steven and shit. MC Reg if you can.
Yeah.
So I will see y'all niggas on the flip side. Thank you, Trouble, as always.
No doubt.
We back tomorrow, y'all. Stay on Can you stay on, Trevor, for like 5 minutes? Is that okay?
Yeah. I gotta say something anyway, so.
Yeah, I gotta shoot some shit to you too. All right, y'all. See you on the flip side.
All right.
Peace.
Thanks, chat.